Hey, it's Dan, and welcome to Unified Gaming. So in this one, I'm in Cyrodiil on the Nightblade. A mate of mine, Nath, is going to jump into Cyrodiil as well on stream, and he will help kind of get himself to tier 1, but also just have fun, kill people, try the Nightblades out, see how they work in a duo. For people curious, this is the 1-bar gank build, so it is kind of shown on the bid channel already. And with all of these things, if you get any questions, then let me know down below. I will also probably mid-stream change to the sorcerer most likely, so you can kind of see that in action too, because I really like that build. And then if we have some time, sort of jump into PTS, show 1 or 2 like cool skills if you haven't seen the video already. So yeah, how is everybody doing, by the way, today? I'm just moving for people curious, going to Ash. We're going to get on our horse. So yeah, when we get to Ash, we'll pop it in stealth. We'll try and gank people. That's what this build is based on. Nath is going to try a stamina stroke magicka nightblade, but more of a brawler type. So he's going to be experimenting with Rallying Cry, Wretched Vitality, and Balorg. He's going to use the Wild Hunt Ring because he doesn't have Race Against Time, just to get a bit more speed. And then our kind of plan is then to kind of assist him, and you know, if he's being pressured, we can go on our sort of Dizzying Swing, Wreck and Blow combo, hit people really hard. This place is under attack, so hopefully we can find some people nearby. There's lots of fighting going on, it says. Okay, he's dead. So what I'm doing now is just seeing where everybody is. Okay, there's loads of reds up there. Loads and loads of reds. He's going to get killed because all the blues are going to get him. We're going to push towards the yellows. Go for that Wreck and Blow. He's dead. Okay, so we got rid of that person already. I'm going to move around to the left. See who else can we pick off. Going to go for a Wreck and Blow. He's dead. A nice 10k Wreck and Blow is glorious. Real says, hello, hello. We're going to go for this person. Wreck and Blow into in-cap. And concealed. Oh, he's got his healer with him. Oh, let's just get some distance. So a big red group come behind us. We're going to move to the side. Huge red group there. Oh, that was big. I'm just looking at the stream. My computer is rescaling the video to 1080p, but I might just reset it to 1440p because it does cause quite a bit of FPS drop. Hey, you're right, Shane. Shane's going yo yo yo. So we're just popping up here. Oh my goodness, look at all the people here. So there's a Soul Kit, Wreck and Blow in cap. Oh, we got stunned by that DK. That DK saved his life. Right, you can have this. Oh, he streaked away. There, got him. He was off balance. I love a cheeky off balance stun. Okay, there's a Nightblade here. He's level 25, bless him. 595, sorry. We're going to get a hit beam. Cloak. Oh my goodness, that cloak saved our lives. Let's get back into cloak. And we're going to move to the left. We're going to reset some of our resources with siphoning. And I'm going to sprint and see if I can close some of that distance and get a few people at the back. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? He's got loads of health. I was about to go for that sulk. I'm going to go for this person. Go for an into incap. He's dead. He's dead too. That's 2 quick kills. And then Nath will be joining us on a nightblade too, so we'll have 2 of us. We're going to go for this butcher dude. Wreck and blow. Into concealed. Oh, how did he not die from that? There's some lag there. We're going to push to the right because that permafrost is horrible. So this is a very big fight in for Nickel. We're going to go for the Templar at the back who's sitting beam. Wreck and blow in. Oh, he didn't quite get it. He managed to get away. Okay. Wreck and blow into incap. He's got so much healing from his mates. Oh, Ramsay's waiting for to see Dig show up. The minion Imperial Guard. There is a lot of people here from the blues. Like, look how many blues there are. It is absolutely disgusting. Look, look, look. Take some AP there. So there's a Sulk that's come out. He's on fish. We're going to get that Sulk. He tried to hit me with Master Lock and Tarnished. Oh, they got me with the beam. They got me with the beam. Oh, there's that little Liam dude up there. There he was. Oh, savage. We're going to get a res at the camp. So yeah, this is the 1-bar Nightblade, if people are curious. There's a video on the channel already, but it moves really fast. It's got really good burst. And it's just a lot of fun to play. You're at Ramis with a 5. Cheers there, mate. Let's go get him. Okay, caught with that one. Wrecking blow. Heavy attack concealed. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know, cheers for the 5, Ram. That's really generous, mate. So we're just moving around to the right. I can see this. Look at this Necro tank. He's like 40k health, really tanky. We're going to leave him alone. We're going to go for the guy at the back. Heavy attack into concealed. Oh, he's dead. There you go. There's all the yellows over here again. 30k health. Necro. Oh, he was holding block. We got no damage because of that block. So we're just pushing around that Sulk spamming shields. Yeah. I will look at my stream setting because my game's gone a little bit laggy, and I think it might be my stream just playing up. So do bear. Hello. I think it is going to come back on now. So apologies about that. Yeah. So the my OBS crashed, which is really unfortunate. So apologies for the issue there. That doesn't normally happen. Alright, so we're going to push around, and there's loads of yellows on the right. Hey, Streak says, what's up? We're on PCEU at the moment. I'm going to go for that camp, because they're just all respawning. We're going to go for a cheeky cloak and then try and burn the camp whilst we're in cloak. Ah, back in cloak. Look at this person with their siege. No, you don't. No siege. No siege for you. And an incap for you. Here you go, you can have that. There you go. Oh, they got me with a potion. I'm going to get hit with a beam. Cloak. Oh, I managed to get away. Managed to get away. Okay. Whoever's hitting me with beam, we need to get rid of. Did I look at the friend request? Let me have a little look. Into the incap. Oh, how do you not die? How do you not die? Ram said that cheeky bum. Honestly, the beam is what kills the nightblade.
Hello.
You should be able to hear Nath as well. Nath's just come back. So yeah, everybody, this is Nath. He's a mate of mine.
Worst nightblade EU.
Yeah, Nath is he's pretty decent, but yeah.
Not a nightblade.
I've put Nath's audio for people curious slightly lower than mine, so it's kind of at game sound. Obviously, if it's not loud enough, I can kind of push his up a bit if needed. But yeah, Streak sent us a friend request, so let's accept that. There we go.
You're at Nickel?
Yeah, we're at Nickel. It's just flipped blue. Ram's going pretty decent. Nath's a good PvP player on the whole. He's like many of us. We see red sometimes and get a bit too aggressive.
Oh, I got ganked.
How'd you get ganked? You're on a nightblade.
Just jumped out of the key, got on my mount, and then I just had glass.
Ah, savage. Yeah. Is Nath's audio loud enough for you guys, or do you want his voice a bit louder? If you could let me know in the chat, that would be really helpful. Right, Nath, let's regroup. And then let's go and...
I'm at Nickel.
Yeah, I can see your invis as well. Let's go to Robeck. God, your mount is slow.
Slow is a fucking understatement. I might just run.
You might actually be quicker. I'll keep with you. I'll go and sneak, okay? Yeah, so we're going to go to Robeck. Probably go around to the farm, get some free AP. Oh, you got rally. Let's give me that rally buff if you can. That'd be really helpful. I don't have rally on.
I got magma as well.
Oh. Yeah, I just saw your magma incarnate proc.
There's quite a few yellows here.
Okay, and we'll go for the Sork on the over here. He's dead. Yeah, that's him dead. There's a person over here on the right, Sork. Ready? Streak is so annoying to fight against. Oh, no, don't. He tried getting the res. We'll go for the Sork again. Do you see how tanky he is?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Meteor and Curse. Yeah, I've just gone into Cloak and I'm playing Stay Alive. I want to try to get a kill on this person. There, okay, we got the kill. Ram saying, gotta love that streak. Yeah, streak's great. Where's Nath gone? Nath is dead. Okay, yeah, he's I'm gonna see if I can get a cheeky res. No, there's lots of yellows there. I've gone around the other side. Hopefully that guy is baiting them away. We'll go for a hill and go for a res. I'm looking around. Ah. Oh, what? I could have bursted him. He did not have enough damage. Okay, that's him dead. He got hit with 2 end caps. That guy is definitely going to die. There we go, Nath. You're alive again.
Harry me?
Right, there's a yellow nightblades come to me. I'm just gonna push. I'm getting hit with a beam. They've got a camp up here. Red camp. We relieve the reds because the reds will chase you. I'm gonna go for burn their camp because. Yeah, we can add you a streak if you want. You literally getting attacked by the reds and the. I'm okay. I'm gonna go this red dude. Alright, we've got rid of that red guy. Yeah, I'll add you streak if you want. So yeah, we're doing Cyrodiil. Anybody wants to join, by the way, just message in chat and we can add you to it. When I PvP in Cyrodiil for this kind of stuff, I'm not like really fussed if people stay on crown or not. It's just, you know, go in, kill people, have fun. Willie says the game sucks. It doesn't run well and quite in Cyrodiil makes the game similar to COD. Yeah, I've gone to the back of the lines. I can see a low level person. It's 23k health. I'm going to say goodbye. That was just filth. Alright. They've got me with March, so I've just put a cloak on. I'm going to go for that red army faction. Oh, freaking guards. You got another sword inbound. I'm going to go for the one on the left. He is very quick though, give him that. Ramsed is all AD. Yeah, I'm actually all DC, so I can't change alliance. Yep, bye Nath. Literally, as soon as they see your name, like if you're a content creator, they just chase you. Right, I've got my incap. I meant to roll dodge. Is that way of the fire? Oh. Willie said it's okay, but it's okay to run if you're on nightblade. Yeah, on a nightblade, it's what you do. The issue you have is that a lot of the defense skills, like Dark Cloak, doesn't heal enough, and your damage buff is tied to, so your armor buff is tied to damage. I don't know if you're going to get a res. I didn't see anybody camp my body, in all honesty, but
I'm trying to get up top and have a look, but
I'm looking around. I can't see anybody. Yes, we're in Grey Host streak. This is when Nath gets hit with a Dawnbreaker.
yeah.
That was like in that video. I don't know if you guys seen the gameplay guide of this build, but somebody hits me with a Dawnbreaker when I'm resin Nath, and I literally one-shot him back like 33k health with a combo, just dead in a second. Ram said he's thinking about swapping a character to DC. You can do that, or you can make a new one. You know, I'm quite laid back. If you don't need to have like optimal gear. Okay, 24k health. I'm gonna go for it, Nath. I'm gonna probably get killed. Cloak away. Cloak away. Okay, we've got the kill. We've got the kill. They're all looking for me. You can see them.
Towards you.
Yeah, I just see him. I've got a friend coming this way. I hate that bug. Oh yeah, no. Lots of yellows. Lots of yellows. I'll add you in a sec streak, okay? You're at Bov. I think it's pronounced Bov was Bove. Okay, let's add streak. Streak's a player in chat, by the way. So, if you're kind of going, why am I saying streak on a nightblade? He's in an area that doesn't allow cross alliance. You need to change alliance to DC streak. Cool says, what's up? I reckon if we get that farm back, we might push them back, Nath.
Okay.
Oh. Finish him. There you go. That's disgusting. Oh, red, so I think they're going to leave us alone though. Yeah, if I just block. Yeah, they're going to leave us alone.
No, they're not. They're hitting me.
Well, they're going to leave me alone. They can hit you. It's fine. Yeah. So Bob is going. What can he run on a stab building? Someone trying to gank me. You want to roll out there because they've got 2 nightblades and they're in stealth. So on a nightblade, what you Samsung, sorry, you want to decide whether you're going to go for more of a bowsalk, which is a viable, or go for sort of in your face, and then you either go down the dot route with Master Lock. The 2H is kind of hit and miss nowadays. Literally, like you either hit them or you miss. Streak said he'll join in a bit. He's just on chat with his girlfriend. I'm coming up, Nath. I would have gone this way, yeah. He went exactly where I would have. Get rid of that Templar. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, so to the Stamsulk, Bov, I'd probably use, if you go down like the dot build, it's Master Lock. People will use Master's Dual Wield, Vate Destro, and then either a proc set like Way of the Fire or Dragon's Appetite for a defensive set. That will give, the Dragon's Appetite version gives you a lot of healing, and you basically just dot people up and use Master Lock to cheese them down. If you're going to go for a 2H version, Rallying Cry is like a staple for any build. You go kind of Rallying Cry, oh, yellow.
Should probably stay out of oil on a nightblade.
Yeah, you should. Xbox Gamers saying, is all these patch notes coming in June with Scriben? Yeah, so the patch notes are going to come with the Scriben. So everything in there, like the changes to Sulks getting extra healing from the Dark Magic passive. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, mate. Any last words for this guy? Just okay. Bob says, sounds good, mate. He missed the good old days playing ESO back when Cypher, PK, and King Richard. Yeah, Cypher was really good. The game's changed a lot since then. Yeah, get rid of that silly Atro. Ram says, are we both running Nightblades? Yes. You know, we're thinking like...
play like a DK.
Yeah, Nave's main character's a DK, that's what he runs normally. My kind of thoughts was like 1 Nightblade's good, but having 2 Nightblades, that's going to be better. Because you have such high burst that if I get in trouble, he can burst whoever's trying to kill me, or vice versa. And then if we die, we can just cloak and then get the res. So it's quite good as a duo combo. Silk's also good as a duo combo. Oh, nope, that's death. That is death. I feel like we're not really helping here much, Nath, do you?
Moral support.
Moral support.
I don't carry siege, I just offer moral support.
You can use the cheer remote. Go on, Lambo, you're doing it. Go on, woo! Look at him go.
Scores on 15%.
Push into the left. I think there's going to be a lot of
Yeah.
siege on the other side, it looks like.
It looked clear.
No, it actually is nightblade. I've just bursted him back down. Oh, he tried doing a big bomb there, didn't he?
I got hit by oil. And a meat bag.
Oh, no, I got hit by oil. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oil's OP. Oil is OP.
There's a camp anyway.
Meat bag, fire blister, oil. Panic says, not helping siege, but Prob already got more kills than most on those bots. Yeah, you do get a lot of kills on a nightblade. It's just your burst is so high. I don't have a problem like if people are just learning PvP. You know, if they need to run at more health and be more of a bot build, it's each their own.
No offense taken. My 34k health.
Got him. You're right, Chris.
2 yellows on the left side.
I'm assuming that your left or my left or which left?
As you go in on the left, they're gone now though.
That's a lot on the north
Feel.
side, yeah?
Yeah.
Willy Wonka was saying Cypher's stuck on that Fortnite hamster wheel. Oh, Red's coming in. Red's at the main door. Nightblade, 2 nightblades. I just got rid of one. I've gone for where the guards are, so when he comes in here, I can grab him. I know we have like proper Zergans, nightblade down. Oh, got him. Yeah, he's dead. Sorry about that. Willy Wonka was saying Cypher's still stuck on Fortnite hamster wheel and probably hates his life now, having to play the game for hours every day. It's not my kind of game. I don't mind shooting games, but the whole shoot and then somebody just slaps walls in front of themselves, it's, yeah.
Yeah, that's not for me.
Panic says, yeah, Feng's guild runs weekend prime time on NA. And Wonka was saying, Feng's a cool dude. That's Feng Rush for people curious. Yeah, he's pretty decent. Ram says, you in Greyhost, can you add? Yes. If you send me a whisper in game, I can add you now. It's literally at Unified Gaming. So that's like my in-game name. Then I could just right-click and add you to the group. Oh, yellow nightblade. He's in a pop. I want to get sentry on this build. I want to change the moth to sentry for this type of stuff. Dead. Fangrush still plays ESO? From time to time, I believe. Let's kill that guard. This guard's on steroids, isn't he? Oh, I can see Nathan killing that person over there.
We dropped off the side.
I'm off. It's in the roll. Oh, I went to go for the... If he goes for that side door, he's going to be killed. I'm wondering, do I need an extra bar space. I need a reveal. Willie says, it's crazy, I know Fang was playing New World for a minute. Yeah, I played New World for a bit as well. I really liked the combat. I thought the combat was great. I just hated the gear grinding. That was tedious. Like, the fact you have to get your gear score. Yeah, but you still have this gear score, like gear score sort of crap.
It's a lot
just
easier to get though.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
Or 1 a day or 2 a day or whatever.
But I like ESO in the sense that you get to 160 CP and then you just get what you need. Like you don't have to level up your gear score because it's so like when a new patch drops, you can just farm a new set.
So if you had lower than 680 gear score, your gear scaled up to 680.
Oh, that's better.
And the cap was 700, so you weren't at too much of a disadvantage.
Yeah, when I last played it, your gear score scaled down. So if you had like a 700 piece, but your gear score was like 550, it just dropped it down to 550. It was really punishing. I think it was averaged it between the two. But even so, you lost like 50, 60 gear score.
They changed it now.
Adrian says detection potions with Clever Alchemist. That could work. Clever Alch only works when you're in combat though. So you won't be able to proc the set. Generally, there's the stuck in combat bug because you can proc it more than you should in all honesty. But I want to change to Sentry because Sentry is in my set. I can just sneak and then have like detection for a little while for free. And it is quite a cool set. Chris is asking, are we on PCE NA? I'm assuming that's NA. We're on PCEU tonight. I do have an NA account, but I kind of go on there sort of periodically. Do you want to go to Fargo? Looks like there's reds up that way, and we can probably get some red and blue action.
Yeah.
Willie's asking, can you still bow gank? Yes. There's a build on the channel showing how it works in Cyrodiil, how it works in Battlegrounds, and also a build breakdown. But you need to use Tarnished Nightmare. That's like the key set. And I use Way of the Fire with it. For next patch, by the way, you can get some really good burst with some of the new skills and stuff. There's a new crafted skill that you can use that will basically make ganking so much better.
I did see
your mouse
yellow somewhere around here.
I'm going to sneak then and just... Bov is asking, Spinners and Chlorian's Magblade with the Sigil Order, increased light attack damage. Chlorian's got nerfed quite heavily. If I was going to make a gank Magblade, I would go down Tarnished Nightmare and Winterborn. And then what you can then use is a probably Lightning Staff. Not Lightning Staff, Ice Staff. Because the Lightning passives, although it buffs your damage, you can't heavy attack in it. And then you could do a heavy attack Crushing Shock, which will proc both sets. So you get the heavy attack damage, you get the Crushing Shock, and you get the two sets, which will give you a lot of ranged burst. I don't think it will one-shot people. Yeah, why not? But no, for 1BX in the guards.
Oh mate, I'll lose. Guards are OP.
I'm going to go up the top and get rid of that one up the top. Yeah, Winterborn's really good. It's basically Tarnished Nightmare, but it's an AoE ice skill. Ice proc, and it snares people. But you have to use ice to proc it. Ellie weapon, I think, but they changed so you can't come out of stealth with it yet. You used to be able to use Ellie weapon and Overload together. That was with Crystal weapon. That was really fun. Yeah, whilst Nath kills that guard, I'll show you the set that I'm on about, the Winterborn. So it comes from Maelstrom Arena, and it's here. When you deal frost damage, you summon an ice pillar that deals 6.2k frost damage to all enemies in a 3-meter radius. The key is that the damage is on the proc, so there's no delay, so you get that damage as soon as it triggers. You then get a 50% snare if they're near it.
Watch out, Dan, there's a yellow.
I don't think he knows I'm here, does he? You want to go for him? I bet he must be so annoyed with that. Go for that lower level. There you go, he's dead.
Ooh, hit him for an 18k spec bow.
Ooh, yes, spec bow's tasty. Really good skill. See, so when you pair Winterborn with Tarnished, Tarnished is like the new gank set. They proc together to get both procs at once. Wonka was saying Ellie weapon, I think, but they changed. Yeah, they changed this out of stealth, as I was saying earlier. With you could use like crystal weapon and overload and crushing weapon together, and that was fun. You just like attack with a bow and you basically one shot somebody. I get why they nerfed it. The yellow's incoming knife. It's a bit too fast. Okay, you got some like bash build.
He's quite squishy.
Yeah, he's very squishy.
I hit him with an 18k bow.
If you got a stun on, that'd be great. They always dead. Yeah, if people want to join the group, you're welcome to message in chat and I'll add you. It's on PCEU. That's my in-game name is literally Unified Gaming. So you just do whisper at Unified and then I can add you. Oh, he's come out again. I'm going to go for him. 30k health.
There's another one in there.
Yeah, I just saw the nightblade.
2.
I'm coming with that DK to give you a hand. Any last words, Mr. DK? Oh, he blocked right at the last time. Last second. Streak saved his life. Oh, no. I was going to push down here and just get some distance, Nath. So I need to get some resources.
Yeah.
So I'm just resetting my resources using siphoning strikes. Okay, I've got my in-cap ready. There's that.
Got 2 pushing up.
I'm gonna go for that assault behind you, okay? The bow one. Freaking streak. Alright, that's one salt dead. Oh, my health bar is low. I'm probably going to get killed here. Or 2 DKs on me. Ah, yeah, I've got DK and the Bozork. They're sitting on my body. They've now moved to come towards you.
Oh, this elemental susceptibility.
Yeah, honestly, it pulls you out of stealth constantly. It's really toxic. I can ride down. It will take probably about a minute or 2, or you can go for the res. Do you reckon you'll get the res, or do you want me to ride?
I got a few chasing me, but I should be able to get you.
Ah, sweet. Oh, we've seen knife coming. Cheers for the res. Yes, I could. I'm using skulls because I want the extra stamp pull. Because what I'm doing is I use my siphon strikes to just reset my resource. And I'm always sneaking, if you notice, so I'm always hidden, which means that stam sustain gets paused.
There's like 4 or 5 of them on the resource.
Oh, he's dead. He died very quick, didn't he? Like, very fast. Okay, his DK mate's coming.
Oh, it's a bit laggy.
Yeah, I had a bit of lag there as well. Got another DK coming behind you.
One down.
Have you got a heal, that'd be
Yeah,
grand.
checked it.
Cheers. We go for the other DK now. We go for a reckon on him. I'm stunned. We've got some healing, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. I'm so low on resource. Alright. I'm gonna reset with. Oh, he hit me with a leap. I am faster than he is, though.
He's stunned.
If you got a heal, I'm gonna die. I just ran out of resource. It's a constant like roll in and stun. He's got that other guy just running shield charge, so it's just constant stun from, and then the fossilize, so it's really burning your stam. Streak says Q27. I'll ride down, I will, this time. If you want to just kite them round.
I'm about to join you. Drop the bow on me.
That's, yeah. Let's pop down. We'll go for that DK.
That's why.
Yeah, I saw like another 3 on the way. So I'm just outside row. Nickel's under attack. We could go to Alessia. There's a big fight there.
Yeah.
I feel like, I know if we want a burst it, we could go with the offering, and that would give us a burst still. But then I would have less mag sustain. So we'll try with the burst still. I quite like the vigor though. I do enjoy the extra armor.
The resource here is just flipped yellow.
Oh, nice. You can go get some kills.
Let's see if there's anyone there.
Yeah, so Nave's just over this side. They didn't run towards the farm, so they must have gone to the mine. Or they're still there.
No, there's no one here.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that. Or do you want the continuous?
Yeah, I'm not too bothered.
Yeah, unless you stop being attacked, so there's nobody there, I don't think. But the fight looks like it's at L as well and Bleakers. Oh no, they've gone to the mine. The mine's under attack. I'm just going to regroup with Nafe. Yeah, have you guys seen the scribing video I made where I showed loads of different skills? Because I was playing around with some of the class masteries earlier, and some of them are ridiculous.
1, 2, 3.
Never recognise any of them.
4, 5.
I'm going to push into a tower. They've got that sword and shield guy there again. Yeah, that's it. No, sword and shield nightblade. The guy who keeps hitting you with shield charge. He's come up here, he has. If you want to kite them, I'm going to get rid of the ads at here, okay? Yeah, I prefer Vigor with this, by the way.
I really got one. Got one.
You can
me.
keep that Templar on, yeah? Oh, that was disgusting, that burst. There's another one nightblade up here. Did you see him? Yeah.
I've got Ellie on him.
Don't have it. He's on the right other side of the boulder. He was trying to get a camp, it looked like. Bov said...
He's on me.
Yeah, we'll come to you. Stay alive, Nave. Stay alive.
He's run again. Towards Nickel.
Yeah, Ram said he checked it out, that video. It's really good what you can do with it. I'll show you Nafe though, because Nafe was... When he first saw the skills... He's in the bloody tent. There you go. Oh, that's savage. Yeah, I showed Nafe some of the skills and he's like, oh, that's really OP. But when you actually compare it to existing skills, the damage numbers are very similar. Like, more than you actually realise. So yes, there's some really good skills you can make. But I think the big thing is it will save bar space, where you can basically make a spammable give you your damage buff. So then you don't have to run the damage buff skill. You can get a free bar slot to use something else, like a heal if you're on a Templar or on a Warden. You can also get some very unique effects as well. Bov said he hasn't looked into Scribe much, just wondered, will the skills be able to be used in PvP? Yes, is the answer. You can use them in PvP. That was cool. Look at the mount. That's well cool. Like the crown sword looks lovely, but I can't agree with paying for it. Do you know what I mean, Nave?
Yeah.
And then he's on a giant bear.
16 years to get it with Seals and Endeavour. This is under attack.
Bob said he fell asleep watching Nephis' video. I think it's hard to explain. In my one, I kind of do a quick... I think it's about 10 minutes or so, just kind of showing you how you start the quest, how it works. And then from 30 minutes onwards, I show every skill, but different combinations and how you can build it. So it's like elemental explosion. You could use it as an ice skill AoE. You could use it as a debuff skill. You could use it as a crowd control skill. Then we go to the 2H and you can use it as a heal. You could use it as a burst skill. You could use it as a crowd control. You could use it as a buff. And I kind of show the options I show you, the ones that are actually good. So like if you put these three things together, it will be a decent skill. And I do that for every skill. Just on the left. Yeah, I see a red. He's running away.
There's a yellow around the other side. Fucking
I'm on the left.
Gone.
No, he's fighting. I have marked him. He's chasing somebody. That's what he's doing. He's chasing somebody.
No, I'm gonna go see if I can defend this.
I'm gonna go. Well, he's so quick. Streaks so fast.
I don't know. Oh, here's where it's being sieged from.
A little bit too quick. We need that horse to stop, and then we're going to try and kill him. That's the plan. It's a bit too fast. Bob is saying, "Wow, that sounds mental." It is. There's a lot to take in, There's a nightblade incoming, just heads up. Kind of from the south side.
Yeah.
Look like it's going to be on a bomb build. Stalks back. Dead. Stalk's dead. I bashed him. Got a cheeky bash on him. So we got 3 kills there. You stole that kill though, Nath, on that last guy, 100%.
I've been hunting him for ages.
Oh, fair enough.
I chased him from the siege. I got another nightblade. It's
Yep, yep. Dead. The burst on this is ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, I need to change my heal to Vigor. I don't like the burst still. I don't have enough mag sustain to sustain the burst still. Let's switch that now before I forget. There we go. Oh, it's you said the siege was here, wasn't it, Nave?
It was just... That's gone then.
That bomb
that we
nightblade's
just
not
killed were on it.
agents that you can run skills in your back bar like Blood Altar. You can. The issue is I'm using Oaken Soul. Because in all honesty, on a gank build, the buffs you get from Oaken Soul is pretty decent because you don't have to maintain all the skills, so it's a lot easier to play. You also have very similar damage. It is slightly less than a 2-bar version, but you lose like utility. But on a gank build, you're trying to basically kill them before they kill you. So it doesn't matter if you don't have as much utility because they should be dead. That's like the idea of it. Should we go to Fargo? Because that's where the yellows would have to respawn now. We might get some fights down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nath was trying to make a Brawler Nightblade. That was your original idea, wasn't it, Nath?
Yeah.
And then he's ended up with Cloak.
It's still a brawler, but I can just hide.
I think with the whole... When you look at Dark Cloak's so bad for PvP now. And Nath was trying to use it with like 30... Was it 40k health? And it was a 2k tooltip?
Yeah, it's fucking atrocious tooltip.
Yeah, so what Adrian's saying, and you can do that with like Merciless Resolve too. So before a fight, you can unselect Oaken Soul, drop a Blood Altar, then equip Oaken Soul. You can then obviously synergize with it, is kind of what you're getting at. If you did the same thing with Merciless Resolve, so you put it on the bar, you charge it up, and then you take Oaken Soul off, switch to the bar, take the skill off, you still get the buff because it's on the back bar and it like transfers over. I don't think that's meant to do it, but it does. That like works. Right, we've ganked the Mender. We go for the. I've got curse on me, so there's somebody nearby. There's a Nightblade up the top who wants to play.
There's a Sork up here.
He literally just ran off, didn't he? He ran off. Yeah, so what you can do, Adrian, on the back bar, if you had Grim Focus here, and you charge it up with Oaken Soul off, you then switch to the front bar, and you put Oaken Soul back on, the damage stacks that Grim Focus has will transfer over. Look, you're like trying to 1v1 this guard, mate.
Dueling, mate.
Yeah, the guards are so tanky. Oh. Let's wait over here so we can't be pulled. We'll just have to get rid of these quickly.
Oh, got stunned, medium weave, and a guard who's got better block reaction than most tanks.
Is it that little moth, by the way, is the Cinders of Anthony, I think it's pronounced. It's a pretty good set. It hits really, really hard. And because it's AoE, you often get the hit. Because when people CC break, it explodes and you just still catch them with it. And if not, it'll follow them if they're in stealth. So that's quite fun. Adrian says, Grim Focus back bar. What else can you run on the back bar? So skills that kind of transfer over will say in the tooltip. So generally it's Grim Focus or it's Dark Cloak on a Nightblade. Talk. Goodbye, Mr. Salk. Here we go, the Salk's gone. So yeah, so on a Nightblade, it's Grim Focus or Dark Cloak that will do that effect. Dark Cloak giving minor protection on both bars. But you don't do that because you want normal Cloak. Dark Cloak's awful. Like me personally, as you'll see, I don't do that. Shimmering Frenzy is the vampire skill. It's a toggle, so you have to turn it on. So you could turn it on and then switch bars, but it will turn off when you're low health. So it's not practical. Like if you're using add-ons like dressing room and stuff, you could make it work. But it's just not. It's clunky. Push to the mine, Nath?
Yeah. There's a fight up at Isles one. It looks like it's been going on for a while.
You're just thinking of the tick, aren't you? Like how much AP can we get from it? Nave's trying to farm tier 1 on his character. Well, if you want, we can let the guards kill us, and we can just... Oh, it's a bit of a ride, though. Ash is under attack, too.
Oh, yeah, forget it. Try and bait some people out.
That's this
I
guy.
keep forgetting to use my execute.
It does kind of help, you know.
I just realised I haven't used it once.
Hey, another CP. Completely pointless, but... And then we can keep an eye on that lumber. And the mine. Not the mine, sorry, the farm. Because if we grab the lumber, then people can't teleport out, and this will really make people need to come here. So if you ever want to bait people, you see a lot of 1vx players do this. They'll go to a region near that somebody's home base and cap all 3 resources, forcing a group to come and clear it. And more often than not, the PvP players aren't going to clear a home base. They're going to push forward generally. So it's an easy way to pull out people that are not as experienced, which sounds a bit harsh, but it happens a lot. see something on the way.
Coming.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and bait him.
If you've got a medium weave, that'd be great. If you could weave him with the ice stuff, it'll stun him. He's off balance.
He's gone.
He's running. He's running. He's running. He is very fast.
He's by the keep. I wouldn't bother. He's going
Oh,
back in.
I'm going by the keep. I think he's going to be safe by the guards. Yeah. Yeah, he's not safe by the guards. There it is, Ed. That's what the Cinders does, by the way.
I just saw his body flop to the floor.
When people go, does Cinders help you with the gank? That was a good example of it. Like, he roll dodged, but the Cinders exploded and still killed him. If you got a heal, that'd be grand. There you go. Oh, something hit me really freaking hard. Oh, he got tarnish on, he does. Yeah, he's overload. He's got massive overloads. He's using
Yeah, that's
CB. Got hit for a 7.2k overload. That's what did it. The overload hit so hard. So loads of damage, just very squishy. Do you want me to ride down?
Yeah, I'll probably join you in a minute, mate.
Yeah, he's got his other tank person. Yeah, when you want a squishy nightblade, anything with high burst like that Sulk, it hits very hard. So the curse went off whilst...
Curse on me?
He's got detect potions. He's literally spamming them. Yeah, I went to roll dodge and cloak away and the detect pot got me and then the overload hit me. I say you are like managed to hide quite long. Do you reckon you can hide for about another minute or two? There's somebody on my body. He's not paying attention. He might be able to actually burst him.
Might be getting away.
Do you have a camp on you or these like that? You know the siege box has a camp in it. So if you haven't, do you know the box I mean that you get from leveling up?
Yeah. I'll have a look.
If not, I can ride down.
No.
Yeah, I'll ride down. There's somebody.
something.
Yeah, they're on my body. There's a guy waiting next to me. The other two went in sneak. They were waiting for you. I'll come down. Right, it's going to be a little ride. It'll be about a minute or so. Do you want to regroup at the farm? Because I imagine that's probably where they'll go. There's 4 of them.
There.
I think we'd have a better chance at the farm because they'll cap the mine quick. And then when they come to the farm, we'd have the NPCs to... Because it's that 50k nightblade that just spams the gap close that stuns you. Yeah, we're going to regroup with Nath. He was able to kind of cloak and get away.
I had to tank them for a while though, till his fucking detect pots went off.
Yeah, it's the detect pot that got me. Because I went into cloak and then I had an overload hit me and procced the endless fury and I would have done pop. And when I play Sulk, I do exactly the same. For that reason. Like if you have endless fury with haunting curse, it's an easier way to get some kills. Alright, I'm with you, mate. I think you probably got him. Have you put... Oh, he's dead.
I got him low, he just kept fucking cloaking.
You can see why people run detect potions.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Hey, dye's ready. Sweet. Is he on nightblade? Moffats is asking, am I on PC? Yes, PC EU. DK coming. Pop into the town. If you want to cloak and get that DK, because he's going to try and cut the flag. That Coag was disgusting. I'm going to push into the tower. Then just reset some resources.
I'll pull them up.
Yeah. They actually are coming round for me. I'm going to reset my resources.
I'm distracting them.
Alright. If you play distract them. There's a Salkin coming. Oh, he's only level 30. I've got my ult ready. You got your ult ready or not?
No.
Right, I've got rid of that low level Salk. Right, I'm gonna go for the DK now. Freaking Coag. Dead. Let's go for this nightblade. It'll be easy kill. He's dead. Streak says that he doesn't have a nightblade equipped. That's fine. You can be bait if that's okay.
Well played, that was.
Yeah, we did good.
I'm getting better.
He was able to, like, because the other guy didn't have damage. He was able
I
to
just
tank.
had to avoid the stuns. But the
Like, the DK
doesn't have that much damage.
The DK had damage. Like, he had pretty. It wasn't like huge, but it was decent enough. What does it say? Invite to group. Are you on a different alliance, Streak? You're on red. They're back with more. That's one nightblade dead. When he goes for the res, we'll go for the. I'm gonna go for this DK. He's gonna go for you.
Another Sork, watch out.
Yeah. I'm popping to the tower. Oh, there's a pet Hawk. When you get hit with Daedric Prey, you know it's a pet Hawk.
I need healing.
Oh, that's a Salt dead.
I got two of them chasing me.
Yeah, we've got a DK here. He's got corrosive up, so I'm saying nope. Just coming around here. That's the nightblade dead. Let's go get with this other nightblade. I'm gonna go for the other DK at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Michael says, "What is the glass shattering ability?" It's a set. It's called Tarnished Nightmare. Dead. Dead. almost got rid of that nightblade. I'm having to get some resources, Nath, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to push to the palisades on the left. So they're kind of like west side. I'm just going to just reset my resources and then come up. If you want to pop down to me.
The resource.
Alright, I'll come up. I can see you trying to bait them. I'm going to push for that sulk, okay? The Knickers sulk is decent. Right, I'm going to go for the nightblade, he's not blocking. Tried cloaking. Cloak. I went to block the shooting star, but it just delayed. They're going to cap the farm to get the ads.
Yeah.
You got somebody that tank. Oh, that DK behind you. Quite a few yellows now. Let me respawn. I'll come down to you.
I'm going to see if I can lose them. I believe I lost them.
If people have anybody on DC for PC EU, you're welcome to join. I'm gonna come right down, Nath. We'll take.
There's 7 of them.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Nah, they're running off.
See, if I had a more like tankier build, for people curious, this is my resistance. 16,000. I have no armor. I'm like very, very squishy.
I'm going up towards where you just come from.
Oh, nice. I might see them on the way then. Oh, yeah, I see them.
Thank you, boys. 1 minute.
Oh, that's one dead. That's 2 dead. I've killed the Necro and the Warden. And I'll come down to you, okay?
I'll just find this tank.
that, yeah, that tank's
really.
really...
I can't finish him.
Oh, I see. Heavy attack. Right, it's dead. I just killed the 3rd person.
Why would you run around solo on a tank?
People like it. You know, each their own. It's not how I play the game, but... And to be fair, I'm running around sneaking, so you can't complain.
It's just running around. Shield charging me is doing no damage. It's the guards.
Freaking healer.
I get being the tank in a group, but you're still fighting.
Yeah. We're hit with permafrost. We've got a warden who's got a healer. We go for the warden, I am.
I'll come up to you.
They're now using flat. They've got literally everything. To try.
Yeah.
I'm just baiting them again just to get the metal cloak. So to stop them from getting on the horse. They don't realise you're here with me. Oh.
I do not.
I'm just resetting my resources. Ethan's half guard. Okay, that Templar's trying to use beam on us. Yeah, with that healer's really annoying. Oh, you want to get out of that circle because they're sitting in the hills. Warden has like no damage. He also looks like he's got death dealers on because his health's gone really high. Bob says, do people still use Briarheart? Yeah, some do. You got Balog on, Nave?
Nah. We're popping resto roots. Fucking nothing.
Yeah. I've got my ult ready.
Those tanks.
Go for the healer. We've tried the warden. We'll focus the healer this time. Yeah, the healer's a bit squishier.
I got you with a heal.
Spiggins used to be your favourite.
Oh, they're not our gods. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck these. These are boring. Oh, it's under attack though.
Yeah, let's go round. With that healer, we will not be able to burst him.
No, no chance.
Because the warden's using Polar Wind. So he's healing the healer. And then obviously healing himself. And the healer's healing both of them.
Mm-hmm.
This is just flipped yellow, innit?
It was already yellow, but it was under attack.
Oh, okay. Do you reckon they got through the door? No, door's closed. The guard's there. But the guard's detection is like insane, isn't it?
There's no siege on it.
Nah, no siege. Yeah, I think I liked Spriggan's going to Bob's comment in chat. Spriggan's was pretty decent. You always found like people always built in a very similar way. It was either like Spriggan's or Spinners, and then like a damage set. So like Hunting's Rage or Julianus. This is before like they added better sets in. Did you get the mine?
Yeah, might as well.
What do you reckon the Q is for Cyrodiil? So I can jump on my Sulk if you want. And you stand the nightblade? That'd be quite a good pair, I reckon.
can't really gank anyone because I ain't got enough damage.
Oh, I'll be on the Magsork. So like with you. That's what I'm saying.
It's up to you. Play whatever you like.
I'll put a thing and poll and see what people want. Magsork or nightblade.
If I'm
No,
still
wait.
around, I might jump on the mag DK.
I've just put a poll up quick. And
Oh, two.
red.
Yeah, that went quick.
Oh, it's him. It's Matey Boy. It's
Who's
Streak.
that?
He's in chat.
Oh.
Michael says he wants to see the Magsork. I do like the Magsork. That must have been some ride to come down here.
Probably got maximum speed.
He is a good Magsork. I was fighting him on PTS. He's in it. Oh, DK. Butcher. Dead. Just so much damage.
Oh, Silk on Sword.
This was the the Sork that uses potions.
Ouchie, he hurts.
Waiting for your curse to go off. Oh, we've got to roll up. Ah! Trying to stay alive. Trying to stay alive.
I'm killing that fucking nightblade with elemental susceptibility.
That's not. There's one dead.
I'll DK on you.
Almost got rid of that other Sork. Michael's like, holy effing delete. Oh, bye DK. There we go.
Cheers, Daddy.
That was good. That was the damage is mad. Bob's also asking about obviously too many questions. No, it's fine. It's better to ask than not. I'm gonna go up and get that guy. If you leave him there, Nathan, let me gank him.
I'll distract him.
Any last words for him? Oh, I didn't roll. I thought he was gonna roll.
The meteor.
He's dead. Oh, it's an otter girl, so I'm assuming it's a woman. It doesn't matter either way. Yeah, I'm running with my minor resolve, 20k resistance and like 1400 crit resist. It's just this is pure damage. Here, Boff was saying, do you use potions front bar or back bar on this nightblade?
Oh, I'm about to die.
Oh, sorry, wrong person. Sorry, Streak. I went for the wrong one. Do you need help, Nath, or not?
There's like 5 of them all hunting me.
Oh, that's the Sork dead. I'm just playing Kite. I managed to get rid of the cloak. That's a warden dead. Hi, Nath. There's so many of them. So many of them. You literally see my death sheet. It's just like poison injection, poison injection. It's just loads of poison injection spam. That was good fun though. That was. You can see where the fire procs twice when it hits you because you get the initial hit and then it like procs really fast the second time.
Oh, there's like 3 sorts there. I've got like 3 haunting curses on me.
So with the potions, I use normal potions. As for poisons, was your question because I glanced at it. I don't use poisons on this. I just use the shock glyph for minor vulnerability. The oblivion glyph would be more damage in the current meta. It's more because I don't like making potions and stuff. It just takes time. So if you want to like gank better, oblivion glyph. If you want to have more pressure, poisons are good. Or going with a poison glyph's also quite decent. Michael says, oh no, I was referring to the DK that melted like butter. Never seen a DK that's squishy. It's not so much the DK, it's the burst on this build. Like the burst on this build is really, really high. Nath uses escapist poisons to, yeah, he's one of those people.
Just leave.
So go group, leave group. Escapist poisons are so annoying when you fight Sulks and they use it. Let's go to Nickel.
Okay.
Michael says, what are we running exactly? We are running Tarnished Nightmare with Cinders of Anthemere, I think it's pronounced. And as a combo, what happens is Tarnished procs when you do damage from stealth, because we get crits. So we get a guaranteed crit from Cloak, Dust, this procs always. This also procs because it's delayed, and then the Moth basically sits next to them and then explodes. You could change this for Ashen Grip, it's a good alternative. I'm probably going to try Sentry though, just because of how many Nightblades there are. And having Sentry as an extra, just more like cloak detection and such, it will really help. So I'll probably try that in a little bit. But I was fighting Strepsils, I don't know if you've come across him. He's a really good Dragon Knight. And he had, I think it was 33k health, I was on stream last time. And I just opened up on him and killed him. He killed me a few times as well, but I opened up and like one-shotted him with the combo. Who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry. No, he got away. I have a range skill, I can't hit them off the horse. Oh, that's so annoying. Michael says, that is the group of Nightblades running it. That would be horrible. Yeah, 6 Nightblades running that is disgusting.
There's sword damage.
Oh, is there? Oh, so there is. Dead. There was a sword behind me. He had his shield on as well. Oh, I love the burst in this.
To be fair, so I contributed a little.
So he had 2 incaps, a wrecking blow, and a concealed weapon within like 1 second. What makes his work really well, Michael, is
Arcanist though. Actually, I don't think that's tier 1.
your Arcanist is he needs a lot of love though, doesn't it? Would you not say so? Like, I can bring my Magsork out. I can bring other characters for tier 1.
I think my Arcanist is okay. I've been playing it a little in BGs, and it's slapping. What? Caveat. New character, low MMR.
I've run a bit of that.
I think I went like 32 and 0 on it. It's pretty mad.
Yeah, they are pretty good. But as 1vx and 2vx in the guards. Now this is who has siege. Just like casually walks away like, nope, not me.
Why isn't there's nothing going on this side of the map?
Should we switch character? Oh, there's a Sulk Duchess here. Finish him. Oh, he managed to get that shield off. I was going to go for the concealed. He's very tanky though. Give him that. Very tanky. Yeah, that max shield is massive. Yeah, he's got he's running the meta Sulk build.
Yeah,
He's using
you
Death
can
Dealer's
tell.
feet. You can tell it's a good build.
This streak might be the most annoying skill.
Oh yeah. You got your spec bow charged?
Nope.
If you can charge a bow, and what I'll do is I'll go for the opener and he'll streak away and you shoot the bow at him, because that will hit him. I'm just going to go and attack him to try to get some ult gen. He's also got the CC CP.
He just tanked it, fair play.
Yeah. Do you know how big the shield is on a Sulk now, or not?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Ridiculous is an understatement. Yeah. With his shield that big, it's really hard to burst him. It's like 13, 14k on that build. There's a nightblade behind you, so I'd say leave the Sulk alone. You're not going to kill him.
He's not leaving me alone.
I was too busy getting resources and got hit by the nightblade. I'm going to switch character anyway, because I've been on there for a bit. And I'm going to go on my Sulk, because having... Like, Sulk will get nerfed soon. I can't see this staying.
Straight through block that was.
That has to be the most Brummy accent I've ever heard. Yeah, Nath.
No, man, I'm from Liverpool, don't you know that?
You do have a bit of a Brummy tone, mate. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm going to switch to my Sulk. We might have to do some BGs if there's a big queue, if you're up for that, Nath.
Yeah,
Or a bit of IC.
yeah, I don't mind.
The poll is literally 55% Sulk and 45% Nightblade. So we'll go with the Sulk as it's the most popular. Just replying to a comment on Discord, on YouTube, sorry. Cool. So I'm just going on to my Mag Sulk now. What are you going to use, Nath?
I don't know. I might get my Arcanist to tier 1
Yeah, that would work.
for transmutes. And if I'm doing bad, I'll just jump on BK.
Kel asked, do I have any ranged gank blades? Yes, I've got a ranged sniper. That works really well. It has about 25 to 28k burst on the initial hit, and then you've got the follow-up light attack skill. So you can generally kill 30k health in about 2 seconds. If they obviously react well, they can then roll dodge, but more often than not, you do get the kill really fast. I need to get potions on this character. Right, so I've just put a poll up now. Obviously with the PTS out and the scribing system, just curious if people would like to see any skills shown there afterwards. So if you're like, oh, actually I'd like to see what the trample looks like, or then we can show it. The Q, Nath, is... Oh, I can get it now. There's no Q.
You have business?
I need potions. Nath said, is that the one in your build videos? Yes. I plan to make a ranged nightblade gank as well. I want try potions. Elf, Magicka, Stamina, that looks about right. Got 2 of those back. We're back in Cyrodiil. Oh, I'm just loading in. On a slightly weird note, how's the microphone been this evening? My cable was a bit like temperamental before, and I've changed it since, and I don't know, obviously, has it been more consistent? So like, has the voice stayed more stable, or has it been going really quiet? In previous streams, what it's done is gone from sounding like this volume to this kind of volume, really, really quiet, then back to this volume, and I'd have to like, push it back in. I'm going to drop you an invite as well, Nath, whilst you're here. So Nath's on an Arcanist. I'm on a Sulk. I don't think it's going to be an interesting combo, for sure. Do you need potions, or are you okay, Nath?
I think I've got some.
Alright, good.
I
was going to say there's a trader in Gartwood that sells them. I can give you some if you do need.
No, I've got some. I'm alright.
This Magsulk, I haven't actually made a build video for this iteration of the build, but having tried the previous build and just made some tweaks to get more damage, this is my favourite version. This uses the Asylum Lightning Staff charged with Absorb Stamina, so we get Minor Breach because we proc that with the physical damage. Every second cast of Full Shock always procs Burning, Chilled, and Concussed. What makes this really good though is that procs the initial damage too. So when you're doing Crush and Shock spam, every second cast you get that always proc. But you can also proc the status effects from this skill itself. So you can end up proccing Burning twice with a single cast, which you get 2 ticks of damage, which is really noticeable. So this gives you a lot of extra added just like DPS. What you can then do is Cyordiil still. And in order to kind of keep the mag high, instead of going with Crafty Alfeek, we've gone with 2 Trainee, which is 1400 Magicka, and then 2 Willpower, which is almost 1700 Magicka. So you're like 3100 Magicka. Crafty Alfeek, for context, for people curious, that's 3000, 4000, 5000, about 5500 Magicka. So you only lose about 2000 Magicka doing it this setup, but you then gain all the extra sustain damage from the Asylum Staff. So this, I find, is the most balanced version, because you get so much more sustained pressure than you would otherwise. I'm at Ash. It looks like there's going to be some fights at Elswell. How was your mount on that one, Nath?
I don't know. Where's the mount person? I need to level it up anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
It's faster than the nightblades. It's still quite slow.
Kel asks, have we looked at the Grace of the Ancient stuff as well? So Ancient Grace is the 3-piece set. It's lots of magic, a really good set. Yes is the answer, and I have it here. The only reason I don't run it on this build is simply because in order to get like the special item, you need to have some like spaces free in your jewelry to get the 3 ancient grace. And I've only got 2 jewelry slots free because obviously my weapon's already taken. So then I'd have to drop Death Dealer's feet, which is not worth dropping.
I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go and make a drink.
Yeah, no worries. Nave's gonna go grab a drink. We're gonna go and go north and see if we can get into some fights. Thankfully, this mount is pretty quick. I think Nave might have had some bits there, so I might need to mute him. Alright, we're going to go up towards... Yeah, he's got the echo on. Let me just turn it off, because it's going to bug me. There you go. I've just muted Nave. Alright, sorry about that. There's a poll going at the moment. If you want to see more scribing stuff, and kind of you can obviously ask questions, I can showcase it all there, because I appreciate many people are on console. Then you can go and obviously do the poll, and then we'll probably jump onto PTS in about 20-30 minutes if there's like a lot of demand. That horse, that looks really bad, that animation. look at his legs. Oh, that's not a good animation, is it? We are using Witch Mother's Potent Brew. You could use Citrus Fillet on this. Right, we're going to go straight for the keep. Just because we want to get that defensive tick. So we're just going to put on all our buffs. And are there anybody here? We've got a camp. Okay, I hear siege. That wall looks like it's being taken. Oh, well, yep. Okay, we're going to pop into a tower. Straight through. I need to put my inner light on. I forgot to put inner light on. So I've got the execute, which I wouldn't normally use, by the way. We're going to push around here. We got hit with Tarnished. We're going to streak through. We've got loads of people behind us. Yeah. Oh, loads of arrows. Look at their status effects. There is a lot of reds here, isn't there? I went to try to streak through them. The incap on the guy is what saved the other mate. His mate. Let's put on our inner light because that's actually really important for this. It gives us a lot more defense because of the bigger shield. How many reds there are? So many reds. And we're outside the camp. That is so frustrating. Just looking at the poll, it's 75% wants to look at scribing. Nath is back, so we'll add him on to... We'll turn him back up again. Hello, Nath.
Hello. Sorry.
Hello. That's all right. But I can hear myself speak.
You want to go red side?
Yeah? I was going towards up here, I forget its name. I want to say Elswell. Yeah, Elswell. It's there's lots of reds there. It's literally like ridiculous how many there are.
You can bypass them and see what's going on at Bruma.
That's been like that for a while.
Oh, is it?
I'd be inclined to go up that way. Anyway. I'm just going to check the poll. Yeah, so if you want to see scribe and there's a poll going, you can click on it anonymously. Are you using Ravager on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I use. It's really good, Ravager. Really good on Arcanist. Ravager, Rallying Cry?
I think. I can't even remember.
Or was it Ravager, Wretched Fatality? Be one or the other.
No, it's Master's Dual Wield.
Oh, you went with the proc version, didn't you?
And Vate Ice.
So dual wield, Vate Ice, and Master Lock monster set?
No, I've got Magma.
Magma. You need to get Master Lock, I assume.
I haven't run it. I don't
Yeah.
yet.
It's a really good set. Really good set.
Cogs is just annoying, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, we're pushing towards the lumber. I'm gonna say we. It's I and then Nath somewhere at the back.
Yeah. I'm sending moral support.
Send him horses. I love how big the shield is though. I do notice I don't have as much AoE damage on this compared to the Nightblade.
I wish
Because-
my Coag was as good as his guards.
I don't know, some comebacks are pretty decent. Guard's dead. If you come on the flag, we'll grab this and then we'll move towards Elswell. Oh, got an upload with us. And he's gone.
I'll be honest, I thought I was about to get ganked.
Have you used the beam much, Dave?
Well, I haven't PvE.
Yeah, you can leave now because we've got the flag. It will still give you the tick. Right, let's see if they got in.
I don't see anything at the door.
No, they'll siege him from the east side. I see a red. The red's on the wall.
Oh, it's our keep, isn't it? Oh, that's holy ball group.
Yeah, honestly, it's so many reds. It's actually ridiculous. He's got Mia Mara's bomb when he did. He's hiding behind the bloody box. Oh, it's our user. Sorry. Sorry, mate. That was Streak. You know, like when you start casting the skills and you look at the name, you're like, oh, I know who that is.
Oh, they've repaired the wall. I can't get back in.
There's a side door.
Nah, I can't bother. I'll go to the farm.
Yeah, I come to the farm here. Fair enough. Don't know if you had a little look there. There's a lot of people over there. I'm going to go up the side. Scavenging more. There it was. Oh, that hit me very hard, that did. He's hit me really, really hard. Hancock said, I know the PTS will probably change some abilities over time, but what are you most looking forward to adding to your loadout of scrabbing? I don't like shield throw. I know you've put that you like it. I don't like it. I really like the soul magic skill, wield soul. That is really good. Like, it's so versatile. You can make it a really good heal. So if you don't have a burst heal in your kit like Magical Warden, you can then go and have like a heal that scales off damage. So I really like that one. I like the fact, and it's not like a specific skill, Hitchcock, sorry. It's the fact that when you use the skills, you can put buffs on like skills you could use to double dip. So for example, your heal could be your armor buff too. So then that way you can kind of drop a certain skill slot and just free more space on your build. So I think that's a really, really promising prospect to be able to create extra bar space. And I also like the again, it's that wield soul, but use it as a damage skill, because you can get a pseudo execute, which again fixes Magical Warden, which lacks one. And Magical Warden's my favourite class.
Oh, there's quite a few reds here.
Few. There's... Oh, he had big heal from his heal on the right. Oh, so it was a spear.
Oh my god, I got ganked for 3.
That just sounds like a learn to play issue, mate.
Yeah. Need to learn to avoid glass.
Yeah, it's
I was just standing there minding my own business. The next thing I know, I just had glass.
What is that? Do you need a res? Are you okay?
Oh, I've respawned.
Oh, fair enough. I see an
I can't get
Arcanist.
on my mount because I'm stuck in combat.
That's a Templar. He keeps running away. Stop running away. He probably ran, didn't he? The snare, when you hit the Templar, snares you really badly. And I don't want to spend all my mag, because there's a lot of people here. Oh, I streaked and I got pulled back from the leap. That's so annoying. Oh, I've never seen that happen before. Have you seen that, Nath?
What's that?
If you streak but you get leaped while you streak, yeah, you get pulled back to where the leap is. And that's such a weird. Like, it doesn't do it in BGs, but it did it literally. I just watched the footage. It's like so annoying. Do you reckon you'll get a cheeky res or not? Doesn't know. Look at where you are. I've just seen that red group come to you.
I got one.
I should use skulls as well. I forgot to change my food. There you go. Couldn't roll out that. Yeah, that was really CC. That was hard there.
Fucking hell, Jesus.
There's a warden up there with a sulk. They're in chat. They are, and I didn't let my death dealers charge up.
There's a guy going round. I got 2 of them, but there's too many.
See if people follow. You hear the glass, can't you?
Yeah.
It's like so many of them. I've got 3 gank blades that's trying to get me.
I'll come over to you.
Yeah. That's right. As long as I keep my shield on, I'll be okay.
There's a camp up there. Oh, it's our camp, never mind. There's a lot on this resource, but I got a camp.
Okay, frags, take that. I'll push into the little stables. There's quite a big red group. We'll go behind and see if we can catch people from behind. You're in the tower.
Yeah.
Alright. We need to regroup.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
I don't know if it's over here. There's a lot of nightblades, isn't there?
Yeah. There's about 6 of them that are all like rolling together, and they're all.
Oh yeah,
really
I came across those earlier. That guy's a healer with him. Doesn't look like he's doing damage. Oh, getting hit with that stun there was not nice.
Oh, remind me to get out of there.
You want to push towards the little side, you know, up the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, decals on me.
These crop bodies
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the wall on the back.
pushing me.
There's a nightblade hidden in behind. You want to run away if you can. Yeah, I've taken the gank grid that was trying to get you. He's gone back for you again, he has. Right, that's nightblade dead. Right, you got nightblades on the way. You want to go up the hill?
Oh, my juice. Fucking hell, there's 4 different snipes on the tall.
I saw the snipers coming.
Yeah, they're chasing him.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm getting a res. Can you drop down to me?
Yeah, I'll come back to you in a minute. Just kiting the sulks. The nightblade. If you want to take over, I'm just going to just get some resources back.
I'll tank them for a bit.
I've got the DK now over here by himself.
The snipers are up top.
He's very tanky, isn't he? He looks like he's got esoteric greaves on, he does. Their comeback is just so strong in it. He's gone back to his friends he has.
Yeah. That's what he was doing, he was just zerging me and then fucking running as soon as his friends died.
I just literally watch the guy gank him. Oh, he got close to me.
Yeah. Watch out, the DK's coming now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's the warden dead. That Chattering Rock is a good hill, isn't it?
Yeah.
I probably need to run the Endless Fury because we get him low and he just rolls and coags.
Mm-hmm.
Let me switch it out. We're not in combat. Oh, that was good though. That was. Jamie didn't come all the way. Oh, they're sieging you.
Yeah. Still sieging, mate.
Alright. I'm gonna drop the inner lights. I'm gonna lose some crits, so there's a bit of pressure. But I've got the execute on.
Still sieging, watch out.
I was going to ult gen. Want that ult gen? I don't think they can come out, are they?
Nah. There's a fight back at Isles.
You see how many arrows? There's like 4 arrows in just then.
Yeah.
Hey, fair play to them. They managed to catch us. Do you want to go up to the Imperial little camp up here and see if we can pull some of them off?
Yeah, can do.
they're literally watching us. But if you look behind you, you'll see them on the mounts.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh,
God, there's actually so many.
yep. I've got some distance with Streak. I don't know if you saw, there's literally like 4 nightblades just tried to get me. That was horrible. They got healers with them, by the way. I'll just put my bus back on. I'll come regroup with you.
Nah, there's fucking nightblades out of the woodwork.
Alright, we'll see if we can go get them. Okay.
They all came out as soon as they saw one on their own.
Oh my goodness! I got hit with a magnum shot, and then it was all the arrows that came in. So many. So many.
I was quite in that group that chased you. And
Yeah, I
just saw a lot of glass.
Literally, it was. With the sun on magnum shot, you can't dodge. Not easily, anyway. Wait, focus. There's 2 hits there, 1 hit there, magnum shot there. There's a way to fire with that.
Yeah.
It's just, oh.
Oh, wait for nightblade to get another buff.
Nightblades are right. I find Sulk more annoying to fight against.
Yeah, but Sorks have a bit of skill required. It's hiding in stealth with fucking bow. There's a bit less skill required.
It's hard finding the sets to make it work.
Yeah, but that's what you're for.
I was watching this guy's just. There's 2 on the Arcanist. They're literally like 50k health almost each one. Like so much HP. I wouldn't be surprised if they're using Cyordiils. Really? We're gonna pop down and just leave them. They're 48k HP. They got nightblade with them. Yeah, one's got 47 point. He's got death dealers. I'll pop down. Whereabouts are you, Nath?
I went back.
Okay, let me come back
But
with you.
I kind of regret it because there's a fucking massive group.
We should do bets. Like who's gonna live longer, Nath or Dan? Sebastian says, will you be trying out a build using the talk? Yeah, I can switch to it. I think it's on my werewolf currently. I'm just on the mag talk. It is a really good item. It's basically just wretched vitality and 2 damage sets and a defense set. All of the reds. So many reds. So many reds.
It's kind of safe fine there.
They're gonna follow me?
Motherfucker stole my kill.
Yeah, none of them are coming down this way.
Get out of my spot.
We've got lots of nightblades here, Nave.
I know. I brought them with me. I need to back up.
I've just moved up the hill. It's all the nightblades.
The bow ulting me.
That's one nightblade dead.
Onslaughted.
you go for this Arcanist, yeah? They got nightblade at the back. Again.
Trying to get my resources back.
Yeah, same. He's dead.
One down. Oh, big group.
Okay, let's jump off the edge then. Yeah, that is a huge, huge group. Alex G says, drop a Templar build, that's Stam. I would use the Talk. Talk's really good.
Any of them follow?
Yeah, 2 dead. Does DK dead? You got Camo Hunter?
Nah. He's just a troll because he don't do a lot of damage, he's just tanky as shit.
He's waiting for the buffs to fall off his to go for a spec bow and cap. That's what he's trying to do. Charging his ult.
Mate, he's
500
been chasing me for fucking ages. He just...
Wanna leave him? Alex says, oh, a good werewolf. Talk of the last Aelid King's great on werewolf, Alex. Really good. Different person on the way.
Oh, big group. Watch out, you got 2 coming in.
Yeah, I'm gonna just straight to your street and just get some mag.
Yeah, I'm about to die.
Couldn't hit him with a curse. That's him dead. I'm dead.
He's a tanky boy.
Yeah, he's tanky. He's just running around using... Oh, people come back in. On the left is a... I can't put curse on him. There you go. You've got the DK over there. He's got lots of healing he has, isn't he? Woo!
Yeah.
I'm gonna push back. There's a big group there, Nath. Big group.
I'm out of there.
He's dead.
You know, gangs.
I managed to get a Atro out for you. I've got a bow ult on me. And a meteor.
I'm out of juice. Fucking hell, they crawl out the woodworks, the little rats. I'll fight that one, to be fair.
There's a few of them chasing me, so let me see if I can pull them over here.
Yeah, you got more coming.
I can't see Z-break. I ran out of mag.
They're like attacking out of the fucking stealth.
That Sulk, I literally almost got him down. He had 30k off and almost bursted him down. I just couldn't get the streak on him. It was too far away to get the light stack crashing shock or the streak to just trigger the execute.
Yeah.
That was good though. I spawned back at Elswell. The farm looks like it's gone under attack.
When, isn't it?
I'm gonna take the execute off. I think I prefer the extra crit. And you just pull out nightblades from stealth, that's more useful.
Oh, I'm a stage 3, he's about to fall off.
Easy to see is asking what set. We are using Asylum, Lightning Staff, 2 Trainee, 2 Willpower, 5 Wretched Vitality, and Death Dealer's Feet. Let that go.
Get out of the way, you rat. Do you want a hand?
That'd be right. He's using his slabs. He doesn't look like he's particularly fighting back though. I would leave him.
No, he's waiting for his body.
They're all using the polar wind. They are.
Yeah.
The staff's really good. They've got lots of crosshair in that. This is where those new skills would be really good. Sending that horse have that hit absorption.
Fuck them, they're wasting my time. I'm gonna head back to Breakers.
Yeah. They literally just ult dump 3 Northern Storms. So much AoE. Yeah, it's a good staff. Really good. It's good with Dragakin's grip. I need to finish farming that set on EU. Yeah, I can't really group with you, Nath.
few on me.
Yeah, got this healer temper that I'm fighting.
They ganked again. Do they only find me?
Oh, that's his mate dead. He's using a new ability quite good. This is the problem when you're on assault. All your skills are projectiles. We got him.
Yeah.
So just when they're rolling around trees and stuff, you can't hit them with a lot of the skills. It's really annoying. He was on a, I think it was it 30. It's about 38k HP Arcanist, like really high HP Arcanist.
This guy is so annoying.
Is he camping your body? Because
I'm fighting him one-on-one. The nightblades jump in. I chase them. They run off. He stops. Doesn't want to fight. Waits for them to come back and starts fighting again.
Yeah, I'll come grab you. Alright. My res is well quick on this character. It was like a Templar that. That was really fast.
You got the CP or something?
Yeah, I must have the passive from the thing. So much healing. When you hit someone like 7k and their health bar just bounces back instantly. Bit depressing.
Throw some heavy attacks.
The guy's literally got corrosive one up there, but the one that I keep attacking.
Watch it. Wardens.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're hungry for you.
I'll be alright.
I won't.
I went to bar swap, I pushed the bar swap and it didn't fire.
Literally,
You'll see in a minute.
3 wardens zagging one person with ults. It's just fucking embarrassing.
I pushed bar swap and I went to go streak.
Yeah,
And then it
I
didn't
hate
bar
it
swap,
when that
so I
happens.
pushed the power surge. That's well annoying.
The amount of times I've gone to bar swap to like get my heal, and then I end up using an execute when I'm like 10% health.
Easy says, whatever server we're on, it's lame to mine. We're on PCEU, if that helps. My undeath is gone as well, Nave.
Yeah, mine's gone as well.
Which is savage. I don't think I have any food on this. No food to increase it. Is there any NPCs nearby we can eat?
Oh, I got dubious, if that helps. Okay, so I got it on there.
Yeah, it used to be really good, dubious.
I think I just used it while I was leveling or something. Yellow behind that.
It happened again. I don't know if you just saw that. I streaked and I got pulled back by the leap. That's the second time it's happened tonight. That has. You're in US. Blue Red Keep Reach AD player just made a red toon nightblade ganker. Yeah, it's really good. That melee build is like so much fun. Are you using the open source version or the 2-bar version?
Seriously, there's a group of yellows and a group of red, and they start fighting each other all to serve me.
I think it happens with any alliance.
Oh my god.
Yeah, using the 1-bar. Yeah, it's great. The 1-bar is really good. I think Wrecking Blow is really slept on. It hits like a truck. It gives you major berserk. So your full up just hits really hard too. Oh, that's some good bouncing in. You got a few one-shots last night. Sebastian saying, do you think DKs are good in PvP this patch? I think they're decent. Every class has its like strength. Yeah, I think they're pretty decent. What I would say is, like with a lot of them, they're kind of, because you're in melee range, it can be quite hard to play. That's the only kind of thing I'd say. The healing's really good. The ability to bounce back is good, but if you don't move well, it's quite hard to play, if that makes sense. I don't know if you would agree with that, Nath, about DK.
If you're new, just build tanky, like super tanky, and then work your way down. That's how I learned. But yeah, if you're playing like a generic meta build, you have to have quite good movement.
I was actually looking for something to eat. I want an NPC to eat. There must be an NPC somewhere. It's a shame you can't feed on the players in PvP. Oh, that'd be quite cool. Let me feed.
There's no NPCs.
There's one here. Oh, wait, it's not letting me feed on him. It's a little box. That knave. No, you're not eating him. That's mine.
Trying to steal your scram.
He literally was trying to steal my feed. We ended up killing him in the end, so no one got him.
That's actually pretty funny. Just standing there casting the shield at your house, not moving.
Did you see me just doing that as well? I was like, yep. The shield is like ridiculously strong. Like really good. Easy's like low. They don't. That's all he tried to do there. They're.
Oh, they're the ones that all dumped me. Oh, there we go.
There, you're gonna get away, mate. They got a sniper as well. Though. Oh, that's a sniper there.
Better use
Run,
them.
Nath, run!
Nah, fucking hell, Jesus!
There, go get some distance. Started attacking them and then one of them like, yeah, went all defensive. Yeah, he's not come up now. They stay down at the bottom. He got absolutely ganked, he did.
Being low CP, fucking hell. It just puts a target on my head.
So many like nightblades.
At least I got tier 1.
He's just getting ult gen back from them. That's literally what they're doing. They got tier 1.
Siege.
Honestly, the shield's ridiculous. You can just like spam and do this for ages.
I'm going to the keep to see if we can defend it and get a tick.
Oh, is there a tick? Okay.
The reds are already inside.
Oh, they're also putting up siege. I can see them on the walls.
Oh, I pissed them off.
You up on the keep?
Yeah.
He just looks like he's heavy attacking.
Ouchie, he hurts.
I can't actually shoot my frag. Do you want to push to a tower, Nath? You got DK corrosive on. I'll come to you.
Yeah, they're leaping the fuck out of me.
Run to the top and I'll streak through them. That's DK dead. Put my...
I'll have them strap down.
A lot of my skills I can't attack.
It is laggy.
Yeah. Little blood ords up there. I'm gonna be mindful I don't have undeath, so...
Oh no. We've got heavy attack merchants at the bottom floor.
I've just had to pop right down to the bottom, mate. I have a big group of people chasing me. I don't know if they're still chasing me. Stab! I'm out of stab. Rolled too much. I rolled from one massive group into this second massive group. There's 7 players here.
Ooh, they're camping your body.
Yeah, they're just sitting there. I don't know if they're going to defend it. Oh, there's a camp.
Hasn't flipped yet if you want to try and get back in.
Yeah.
The tower arming's clear.
Oh, that's that DK dead. Oh my, he blew up quick. You're in this tower, let me come to you. Have they got through the main door? Oh no, it has flipped, it's now red. It's reds. There's also one on the mountain, so is that you? Then I see all the reds. Yeah, that's you. There's all the reds following you. Come to my tower. We'll go to the one at the back.
You're not gonna make it.
Oh, you'll make it.
Nope. Guard negates all dumps. No, the camp's gone. Fair play, this guy knows what he is.
I tried to streak through. It was beam, 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 and then fragged. I managed to get one streak and stun half and went to streak again, but I didn't quite get it off. Yeah, this one hasn't got a full build video up, but I will make one. There's one on the channel that's got easier to get gear. It's got less sustained damage, but slightly higher burst damage. So I can link the video. Bear with me one moment. You can see my multitasking is not the best. There's also a 1-bar version of it as well. That's the 2-bar version, and then the 1-bar version is this one here. So then there's 2-bar and 1-bar. I think looking at time, Nath, I'm going to jump onto the PTS. Just a few people wanted to see some of the bits there.
Yeah, no worries.
And then I can also feed my character, because not having undeath is really noticeable on a Sulk.
Yeah, so much squishier. But yeah, next time I'll jump on my decal and be bait for you.
What we'll do is I'll set up the mag gank blade. I've not made a video on it yet. I know what I need to farm and run on it.
Yeah.
Because then I can just use it at range, which will be fun.
If you need help farming or anything, just let me know.
I think I've got the stuff. It's just got to transmute things and
Transmutes. Transmutes.
yeah, so you can see why I didn't make the video yet.
Biggest pain ever.
I wish they were tradable.
Oh yeah.
I always feel for Ningor in Elden Root. He's always the one that I kill to eat from a vampire. He's always like, yeah, sorry mate, you're gonna die. Easy, so I used to watch about 6 channels. You and one other are ones I still watch and make builds from. I think, it's good to see other people. I'm up for more content in the community. I think with how I build my builds, I try to give them kind of a good core set of stats that you can then tweak. So you could probably eke a bit more damage or eke a bit more defense or sustain. And so it's like a really well-rounded setup rather than really pushed into one thing. And I find people like that, so that seems to be good. I'm going to just load up the PTS now. And we'll quit this one. And then I'll tell the ESO to switch over, okay?
I'm gonna jump off now.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, cheers for your help. It was good fun.
Yeah, anytime.
Nafe's gonna jump, so we'll catch him in a bit. And
Get rid of my annoying Brummy accent.
there'll be Daniel demonetized because of Nafe swearing.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I do.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's been fun. Take it easy.
I'll see you in a bit.
See you later.
I'm typing my password in quick and not actually looking at the keys. Yeah, so oh my, that's like the 4th time. I got one of those weird passwords where it's lots and lots of like different characters. So it's like capitals, squiggles, and all sorts of things. So, yeah. You play on the US server. How do you play on my server? You can use your same account, but you have to start a new character. So I'm going to go and show you some kind of just cool scribe skills. There's also the class mastery that's worth looking at. To level up a new character on a different platform with the right gear can take about a day and a half to 160 CP. Just get rid of that. I want that to go. My NVIDIA overlay is not going away, so I don't know. We're going to leave the overlay where it is and just, yeah, work around that. Let me just turn off the controller UI quick. And then also the other one. Okay, so we're on the PTS server, and here we can obviously access all of these scribing stuff. That's really bugging me that it's not gone away. Oh no, it's gone. So if you've got any questions about any specific skill, or you want to see something like really specialized, then obviously put it in chat and I'll do my best to obviously answer. And I'll obviously show kind of how you could use it on stream. So what I'm going to do for this probably next 10 minutes or so is kind of just go through different class options of how you could build certain skills and how you could add them into an existing build. So one of the better skills is this skill called Wield Soul. This is a spammable. And what this lets you do is you can basically pick to be magic or stamina. If it's stamina, use physical damage. And it will use stam as your primary resource. Because it's physical damage, it will proc minor breach. You can then use Anchorette's Cruelty, which is oblivion damage. So it's 8% oblivion damage. And that scales higher the lower the health of the target when they're below 50%. So this ends up being like a pseudo execute. If they're at like 20%, it will do about 4,000. And then you can use Major Breach. So this spammable will give you minor and major breach and a pseudo execute. Really, really, really good spammable. With what you'll notice as well with the damage numbers, if I buff up, the build has 6,100 weapon damage and 22,000 resource. So you've got an idea that the numbers you see will be the numbers that you'll get in game. And kind of on your typical build, if that makes sense. I really like the Wield Soul because you can do the shock version of this. So if you use shock damage, it's now a magic skill. The Cruelty again, and the Breach, you've got a skill that will give you minor vulnerability because of the status effect from shock, because it's your spammable, it'd always be up pretty much. That pseudo execute, and then you also got the major breach. So for a magical warden who lacks an execute, this is a really good skill. and you have Major Breach already in your kit, so you could change Breach on a Warden for Major Defile. So you then have a skill that now is a spammable. It also uses Soul Gems to get an Execute built into the class. And you then have Major Defile, which also helps with getting kills, because people can't heal as much. So this will really help finish people off. Edge says he'll be interested in seeing building spammables that build Crux. Yeah, I'll show you that in a moment. As for the values of this, if I compare it as a... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. I main a Nightblade, Bow Gank, then a Magnum Frost. On the Bow Gank, just as a heads up, I am going to be using this skill, the stamina version, with the Major Breach as a spammable. So I'm going to use Snipe into this because this hits really hard. 10k damage here plus the Oblivion damage. It's a lot of damage for burst. So this is a really good gank skill on a bow blade. Comparing the damage to other spammables as well, it's 10,500 shock damage. If we go to Force Pulse, you've got 3, 3, 3, so 3, 6, 9, then 6, 12, 18, so 10,800 damage this skill has. So you can see that Force Shock will have more damage still. So Crushing Shock will hit harder because it's 3/8. So you get slightly more damage on Crushing Shock, but the Oblivion damage is a net gain for your DPS if you can use the Soul Gems. So what you find is that a lot of these skills, when you actually compare the values, are very similar to what's in the game already, like damage wise. The only difference is that you can specialize it to what you need. As a Magical Warden, I play quite a bit, you don't have a stun. So if you go to Wield Soul and you put it to the stun, it uses magic. So you then get a 5,000 damage and a stun. You then have the Execute from the Cruelty and then the Defile. So what this becomes is a way to help finish people and stun them, which Magical Warden really, really lacks. So this is a really good way to fix some of the issues Warden has. So again, it's that one skill, and you can use it for 3 or 4 different builds instantly. And buffing up, you will see that it's called Dazing Soul. So it's 5.2k magic damage. You've got a 3-second stun, and the stun's instant. As soon as it hits them, they're stunned. You've got the Oblivion damage, and for context, 8% of 30,000 health, you're looking around sort of 2,400 give or take. And then when it's up to the bonus damage, when they're about 20% health, you're hitting them for about 3,500, 4,000 Oblivion damage, which can't be blocked. So this has a really good Execute, because you can use this with the stun into Deep Fissure and you get a really good way to just punish people. I will show a Arcanist in a moment, Edge, so you can see the Crux gen on that. I also really liked using it as a heal, ironically. Easy2C says, where do you get the items to make scribes? So there's kind of 2 things to sort of bear in mind. You've got these like skills. These just unlock by doing the quest. To get the scripts, which are these bits, how you modify it, these unlock by doing the quest. And once you have it forever. This is true for all characters, so you unlock the healing script and you have it for all characters. You just have to do the mini quest to get it on the next character, but that's unlocked for the account. When you come to scribe them, it uses a resource called Luminous Ink, this blue stuff. This ink comes from delves, dungeons, PvP rewards. Basically, play the game, you'll get this blue stuff. As for it, so if we go to my craft bag, you'll see that it's here, and you can trade it from what it looks like. So we can quickly test that by just seeing if we can put it in the mail. So again, like, this is a tradable item, so it's gonna be really easy to get. Yeah, so to get the full everything unlocked is 4 to 6 hours, and that's done for everything. You can then make skills on any character, and to be able to give the knowledge to the new characters, like a 10-minute just refresher basically, which will then get you all these again on the other character. You can just repeat. So instead of having to do Sigic order grind every single time, you do one grind and you just do a very small mini thing on other characters. With the Willed Soul, you can also turn it into a good heal. So you go with healing. You're going to go with Druid Resurgence, which gives you magic and stamina back, so it's cheaper to use now. And you go with Vitality, Mage Vitality. And now what you have is a really good burst heal. So again, this is a build with 6,100 weapon damage and 22k resource. So the tooltips you see will be similar to what you'll get in the live server. It's a 13,000 heal, gives you some of the cost back, and you Mage Vitality. So this becomes a really good heal. You'll also notice as well it procs with your Warden passives. So again, you can get those extra heals and like that minor toughness by using a Warden. So Willed Soul is one of the best skills. If you are on a Dragon Knight and you have you want to kind of go for a more specialized, you could use the class script. So you'll notice that every class, which I'll show now, has a class mastery, which is like unique to that class. So if you put this on the skill, you'll get something unique depending on the class that you're on. The mastery is the same for every skill. So if you're a DK, your mastery will be the same on any skill you use, but it will be different to the other classes. For the Warden, you get an AoE around you that snares people by 70%, and it charms them, which is a stun that makes them move forward. And if they can't be charmed, you get resources back. So this is like a pseudo stun that you can just chuck out for free. So again, it's another way to just make some of the things your class lacks a bit more sort of personalized and special. I want to show you one of the more broken class masteries, and also show Edge, the Arcanist, and how you can make a Crux Gen. So we're going to quickly switch characters, and then we'll jump onto the Arcanist first. I will just need to make a really quick one, so it will take about 30 seconds. It just deletes this one. And this is all on PTS. Class, Arcanist. Yeah, so we're creating the Arcanist just really quick to show you the scribing and how you can use the class mastery here. Obviously the tooltips will be similar to what you'd expect for spammables. The other classes I'll show in a moment, I have set up a rough build for them to get an idea of the actual tooltips you'll see. So we're just going to unlock all the bits here quick. Edge says, one of the biggest gripes with Arcanist was how locked into class skills you are, so I'm kind of jazzed for this. This gives you a lot of choices. Edge, are you coming from more of a PvP perspective or PvE? That does also make a difference. You can have Crux Gen for either, but I'm just curious. I'm just got to reload the UI because there's a bug on the PTS where a skill's missing unless you do this. I'm going to put on just very quick dirty build, just so you got a rough idea of values too, because it's not that hard to add something. PvP mostly, that's fine. So all I'm going to do is just chuck on the Talk of the Last Aelid King and just get like the values to kind of what you, not really high obviously, but close enough that you get a rough idea. So that can go there. That's our damage buff on. And all we're going to do is chuck on all of these. It keeps trying to fit in the gap, so it keeps moving in the wrong place. Is it that one I'm missing? Okay, so then we've got our X3, okay? So we've got 5.2k weapon damage, 24k stam, so you've got an idea. And I'll put some CP in. This is just to give like a rough indication of kind of what you would expect in PvP, okay? The one thing I'd like with this is you can make a really good heal. So Arcanists, they really lack healing in PvP. You're reliant on shields. There's no burst heal in their kit. This will really fix that. I'm putting on these 4 CPs because 2 of them would apply to your damage skills. There's no damage skill that has all like 3 of them on there. So then whatever permutation you have of these, you'd always have 2, again, reflecting a typical build. We are just going to go grab some glyphs quickly. I'm just going to grab some armor. I'm just going to put on all medium, just again to push that weapon damage up. Do you play a stamina Arcanist edge or a Magicka Arcanist? I'm assuming stamina because it's kind of how you're forced to play it. And then we're going to go and get some weapons quickly. We're going to go lightning staff and maul just so you can see what the stats would look like with the like buffs. Okay. Let's enchant these quick. You do both, but you play mag more. Okay, so you've got 6,600 weapon and spell damage and 22,000 resource. So this is kind of a typical damage suite that you would have. So on a build where we can take one of these off. 6,300. Let's go to 6k. So 6,100 is kind of what you'd normally see in PvP. Like every build has, stand build has 6,000 weapon damage or higher. And if you don't have the weapon damage, you have the higher max resource, which you offset it and kind of balances it out. So the tooltips you'll see will be reflective of PvP. With the spammable and the class mastery, what you have is a crux gen. So when you put this on any of these skills, you can make it generate crux for you. So you could again go with physical damage, which is 28 meters range, and major breach. So you've got a skill that will give you minor breach because of physical damage, major breach because of the debuff here, and then a crux gen. If you use the armor, Crux Weaver's armor, I would take the physical damage off and go for shock if you can sustain it. If you find that hard to sustain, then obviously just keep the physical because it's for your stamina. The pull, you lose loads of damage, and the stun, you lose loads of damage. So as a spammable, this can be quite a decent spammable for range. So if we compare it to rune blades, yeah, people often use escalating rune blades. So you find that's 3 6, not 10, 11, 11,400. This is 9,008. But this has major breach, so you end up getting similar damage. It does cost more resource though. So you could use this as a spammable if you wish. If you play with melee weapons, you could use the 2H smash. Smash can be made magicka using the magic damage. So if you want to have an AoE cleave, you could use the magic damage. Go with class mastery again, so now it's an AoE skill. It gives you crux. And then you can then go with something like mangle, which is good because that's a hard debuff to get. It will reduce the max health by 10%. You could go with force to get crit damage, so that could help, or expedition to get movement speed. The breach is also nice, but you have this in your kit because it's minor breach, but you could get minor berserk. For me, I quite like the mangle because it's a hard debuff to get and it will help against Sorc shields, it will help against other arcanists. Or you could go with vitality for more healing. If you do this as your spammable instead, magic smash. So let's put on our sword, this side. It will look like this. And again, so you can drag it across the ground, you can hit people with this. So you can make that as your crux generation. You might want to use shield throw. So shield throw is a sword and shield skill. It's a bit like a boomerang with your shield. You can make this magic as well. So again, if you want to have a magic skill, you could use sword and shield as your front bar, which will give you more resistance for slightly less damage because you have a less traits for offense. The sword would be like halved and then you have the shield. But if you did this, you could again go class mastery, and then you could go with something like cowardice to reduce their weapon and spell damage, and it's major cowardice. This is very good. Or you could go with minor innovation, so again you can reduce their crit damage, or you can get major evasion to make you tankier, 10 seconds, 20% AoE reduction, and you can spam this. Or you get major maim to reduce their damage or set them off balance. You could also make it major resolve, but major vitality is really good. So for me as a arcanist, if you are lacking, you want a different spammable, you could do this. One of the issues arcanist also has is in your class kit, you have Rune Mend, which is garbage. You have Remedy Cascade, which is garbage. You have Chakram Shields, which is hit and miss, literally. Arcanist Domain, that's pretty decent. Defense-wise, you don't really have any real good heals. You often have to go down Runic Defense and then go to Rune Guard of Freedom, which then scales off health, and you have to build really tanky with high health to get a somewhat okay heal. And this heal only procs at 50% health, which is a real problem for Arcanist. With this, however, you can go down to Torchbearer. It's a Fighter's Guild skill. Go for healing. It's 7,700, but it hits 3 times vitality or the heroism. So what you then have is a healing skill now that you can actually rely on. So when you use this, you get 5 sweeps. I'm just going to put on the over healing so you can see it as well. So again, it's 3 hits, bang, bang, bang. It heals you too, so you'll see we're getting the heal as well. So then as an Arcanist, what you could do is you could use Torchbearer, Healing Torch, as your burst heal. And because you channel it, you get that 30% damage mitigation. Which means even though you're doing a channel, you're really tanky. So you don't have to block or roll dodge because you've got that really big damage mitigation there. And you've got this really good heal. Edge is saying the shield throw looks like a lot of fun. It's decent, and it gives you more options. If you didn't want to use the Torchbearer because it's not instant cast, you could go with healing on the spammable Willed Soul, class mastery, and a vitality. So what you then have is you've got a crux heal, so you've got a crux generator that is a burst heal, and it gives you major vitality. So again, for Arcanists for PvP, this will really fix a lot of their problems. Because you can animation cancel it too. It can heal you or allies. 24k crit heal, that's a 12,000 heal on PvP. So to be able to have a 12k burst heal on an Arcanist is really good. And you can spam it with the right build. So again, this will really fix the issues that Arcanist currently has. I'm just going to quickly nip to the toilet and grab a drink. So I'll be probably 5 minutes, anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. If there's any questions or any skills you want to see in particular, let me know in the chat and I'll kind of show you some other things. And I want to show you the Templar class mastery. It is the most broken thing in the game. Like, it is ridiculous. I can't stress it enough. That literally it turns any DPS into a tank. Like literally 50, 60k resistance. It is stupidly broke. So I'll show you that in a couple minutes. Just gonna get a drink, go to the loo and stuff. Hello, I'm back. Just pouring a drink now. I got Pepsi Max. So yeah, what we're doing is looking at different ways you can kind of use the scribing system to fix some of the gaps your class may have in PvP or PvE if there's like a demand for it. We're currently on the Arcanist and we've shown how you can make a burst heal, how you can make a burst heal channel that you can use as an AoE, so you can heal allies with it, how you can make different types of spammables, so that way you've got different crux generators, so you don't have to rely on the rune blades or the flail. And we're going to also look at how you can get different buffs that you might lack. So we were looking at the Arcanist and we were focusing on kind of ways to fix some of the big issues it has, i.e. no burst heal, no real spammable beyond the class ones because you can't get crux gens. We've shown that you can use the smash as a spammable. So when this is on your bar and stuff, it is about an 8.7k tooltip with 6,000 weapon damage, so this will go a bit higher depending on build. It's a cleave, it's an AoE, so it means you can't dodge it, which is good. We've also showed how you could use shield throw, which is a single target skill. So again, this could be your crux gen, it could be your spammable. You can go with physical damage if you wish to use stamina. The other ones, in all honesty, I wouldn't really use as your main spammable for Arcanist. The Elemental Explosion, it's a 2-second channel, so not really great. The class mastery is good, but the 2-second channel means that you can't rely on this as a spammable. The Mender's Bond is really good, so this could be worth considering. Easy is saying, looks like Zos is making every tune get what it misses. Dare I say balance? What I really like with this is you can make other class skills for your class. So I'll say that again, you can make a class that has a defining skill with a few exceptions and make it for your class. So if we go, for example, DK Talons. DK Talons is quite a well-known skill. It's an AoE around you that immobilizes you. Dare he say. So it's an AoE that immobilizes round. It also gives a damage over time. And it can give a snare because of the class passives. If you use Soul Burst, you can use Immobilize. It's an 8-meter radius, so it's talons. It immobilizes people around you for 3 seconds. You can then put on the dot, which will then have damage over time, like talons does. And then you can choose to go and give yourself a movement speed buff, or a regen buff, or courage, or debuff them further with breach. So you now have a skill that's basically talons, but you can use this on any class. And so for PvE, if you play as a tank, for example, in PvE, this is really freaking good. Because I like to tank on a sorcerer, which I know sounds really daft, but I really enjoy playing sorcerer tank. I like the big heal you get from the clan fear. I like that you can swap magicka to stamina. You can use equilibrium from mage guild to trade health from magicka, so you can balance your resources really easily. But you don't have any good AoE immobilizers or any pulls. You can also make this an AoE pull. So this becomes like the Ratashan sword and board. So when you use this after 2 seconds, enemies get pulled into you. And if you want to like really make it more of a tank skill for PvE, you can take the lingering and put it into a snare, so hunter's snare. So you pull the enemies in, you snare them for 30 seconds, 30% for 6 seconds, and you can hit them with breach. So you can get some really, really useful things. As a tank, I'd probably go with maim. So then what I've created now is a skill that is basically Ratashan sword and shield, but it's now a skill, which means I don't need to run sword and shield. I can run an ice staff if I want. I can run a 2H. So you can tank on a 2H with this because you've got the skill you need. You might also be thinking like you don't have the stamina for the chains, so you could use the pull from Wield Soul, and you've got a magicka chains now. So now you can chain people in with magicka. And if you use Druid's Resurgence, you get the resource back. So it only costs you 1700 magicka now, because you get 1000 back on cast. And again, you can make it give you Major Vitality or your armor buff. So this is a way to get your armor buff in, because you're chaining so constantly. Or you could go and, if you want to help, use Cowardice, which is what I would use on a tank. So then if you're tanking in PvE, you got a pull, but if they're a boss and you can't pull them, you can just debuff the buff and make it do less damage. So again, it's still useful. So like what this system does, it lets you round out the things you lack, which is what I really, really like. So if you have a kind of a issue, this isn't playing properly, this will let you tweak it to play more like something else. And that's what I really like with it. I want to show you now some of the other class masteries, because you've got a rough idea of the weapon skills. They've been well shown. And there is a video on the channel that is worth like looking at. I go through really good PvP skill combos and how you could use those. But I want to show you what the Templar class mastery is and the Dragonite's mastery, because they're really, really good. Alright, so we're going to go on the Templar. This class mastery is probably bugged, in my opinion. But if it stays how it is, it's ridiculous. So let's show you what the class mastery is, and you can tell me if you think this is bugged or whether somebody loves Templar at Zoz, because I can't see how this is going to stay. We're just going to the Scholarium first. Just curious, what are people's kind of favourite skill that they've seen so far? There's obviously been a range of skills. I've seen some other creators have as well, but like, what one are you like going, yes, that's what I need, or that's going to be used in my build? And it could be for PvP or PvE. But yeah, I'm just curious. As for the class mastery for Templar, you ready for this? Class mastery. Activate Lightweaver for 4 seconds, increasing your armor by 33,000. It snares you for 50%, and if you're under half health, you get 1 ultimate. So when you cast this, any skill that has this, you get 33,000 resistance. That is armor cap. It is insane. I have it currently on a burst heal. So when I'm low health and I cast this skill, if you look at my resistances, I have 15,000 resist. I push the hill, and I now have 45,000 resistance. It's so stupid. So you can literally just, and it's a 3-second snare. The snare is pretty big, I'm not going to lie. But if you like snare and roll dodge, your roll dodge does not get impacted by your snare. So if you cast it and then roll dodge, you'll get this massive heal, massive amount of armor, and most of the snare is kind of negated because you've roll dodged. So you end up like only getting 2 seconds of snare. I have been playing around with, can you get rid of that snare with Sea Serpent's Coil? The answer is no, by the way. I did test that. Because I was going, can I just not run this on my spammable then and have 3,000 resistance? And if you use something like the Sigil Order Race Against Time, so if I cast that and use Race Against Time, you can't get rid of it. So that debuff you cannot remove. Now, we can try with Purge, which I haven't actually tried. So let's check that. Yeah, so you can't cleanse it. So that debuff will always be on you. But what do you think of that? The Templar class mastery, 33,000 resistance. Like, do you think that's really, really strong, or do you think it's balanced, or do you think it's going to be a problem? And my kind of feel is, I think there's a typo. I think they've added an extra 0 to it. I think it's meant to be 3,300, but 33,000, I don't know. So that's what the Templar's class mastery does. I'm going to show you the Dragonite one as well now, which is also very, very good. I'm going to put a poll up to see, do you think the class master in the Templar is OP or not? And then Worrisome Fool says, does Race Against Time get rid of the snare? No. The Race Against Time will not remove it, and neither does Cleanse. So when you use it, you can't get rid of the snare. So if you've ever played with Iron Blood, and when Iron Blood was really OP, it's basically that. That's how it feels when you move around with it. And if you put it on a hill, you're really tanky. You could put it on a spammable, and then when you're doing damage to them as your spammable next to them, you're also really tanky. If you do a range build, which you can do it at range, you're also really tanky. So it has lots of ways you could build that in quite easily. Because when you're doing damage, if you've got 33,000 resist, you're going to be stupidly tanky. Or you could use it as more defensive and get the snare, but that really good mitigation. The Dragonite mastery is pretty good. So for each enemy within 8 meters up to 6 gain 50 weapon and spell damage. And you reduce your damage taken by 2% per 1% per enemy, for 5 seconds. This is really good. So what I've done with this skill is, if we compare the DK armor buff, spiked armor, quite a lot of people use this. And if you go with the hardened ward, because the volatile dot isn't good enough anymore, you only use this for pulling nightblades out of stealth, but generally you can use noxious breath now. You're better going hardened armor for a bigger shield. For this, you get your armor buff for 20 seconds, a shield, and then some thorns if people hit you. Very little damage. For the version that I've made, so bear in mind it's armor, 6.8k shield, and that's it. We have 6.4k shield. We've got our major armor buff for 10 seconds, so it's half the time, sadly. But you do get that juicy 50 weapon and spell damage per enemy near you, and that 2% mitigation, plus 1% per enemy. So it could be up to essentially 8% damage reduction, and 300 weapon and spell damage, which can be pushed with brutality further. So then this could be a really good skill to use. So you could drop your armor buff to go for more of a damage version now and run this. And obviously with the skills, you can obviously change them to go, actually, if I don't want it to be a damage shield, it could be a burst heal. So this could be my burst heal instead now. And then I can use vitality instead. So now I've got a burst heal that gives me extra damage and also more mitigation if people are near me. So again, this is also a really good way to just get a free effect, because Coag doesn't do anything beyond massive healing. So if you look at Coag, it's a 10k heal plus major fortitude, which is like pointless in PvP. So again, you can make this a really good class mastery. Just looking at the poll, people think the Templar one's OP. I would agree with that. Curious to see what you think of the DK one. As for how you could use this class mastery, you could go with Torchbearer, flame damage, class mastery, and then you could go with something like Mangle or Breach. You don't normally have access to minor breach on a DK, so this could be quite nice. And although it's 5.6k, that's per hit, and it goes up to like 8k fully buffed. So we will slot this quickly. Let me put my damage buff. So this build has 6.2k weapon damage and 23,000 stamina. So the tooltips will be reflective of what you would see, and we have no CP in. So let's put some CP in quick, just to kind of again show the everything kind of as fair as it can be. So we've seen the Warden class mastery, we've seen the DK class mastery, which we're on currently, we've seen the Arcanist class mastery, we've got the Nightblade to show, and the Sorcerer. So I'd be curious to see kind of what they look like buffed up. So I'm just putting in some just basic damage CP. So the Torchbearer, as a DK, we can use this as a spammable. It's 7.2k per hit. It's 3 hits in 2 seconds. So you're looking at about 21,000 tooltip damage. So 2 spammables, plus that damage boost, and that mitigation, and minor breach. So when we cast this, we are hitting people nicely. And when we're buffed up, we can also get our minor brutality too. So then about 6.7k per hit. So this could be a kind of way you could use your DK. And with it being fire damage, it has that kind of same class fantasy or theme. I'm just going to show you quickly as well like how high it stacks. So that way you can see the damage boost you do get out of it, because it's a lot more than 300. Edge says jabs for all classes. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Obviously, you can be interrupted with it. And you are snared when you cast it, because it's a channel. So, damage without any damage buff on is 5.2k. Okay? So we'll put that in chat now so we don't forget. 5282. That's the damage we have. We're going to go and just see how much this adds to things. We'll just pull some of the enemies. It was 5609, I think it was. If someone can see it in chat, that'd be quite helpful. Get rid of these quick. It's quite a fun skill to use, I'm not going to lie. It's actually pretty neat. So good range as well. Yeah, so 5609. So that alone, although it's meant to give you 300, it's already given us like 360-ish or something like that. It's 410. It's given us 410 it is almost. So it's a lot. We're going to put on a damage buff this time, and we got 6736. So 6736. I'm going to put the skill on again, just again to show you that that 300 is a lot more than it actually looks. So it's really worth like factoring that in. Oh, my damage buff fell off. That's good. 713553. So you can see that's like 400-ish. So you go from like 350 to like 400. So getting a skill that gives you an extra 400 damage. Really, really good. So that's what the DK one does. We're going to switch characters now. We're going to look at another class mastery. And I'll put a poll on just to see what do you think of the Dragonite. Do you think the Dragonite class mastery is good, bad, you know, OP? Okay, so the question is going to be, how is the DK class mastery? Is it OP? Is it decent? Is it meh? Or is it bad? We're going to go on the Nightblade and look at the Nightblade mastery now. And how that might look. And obviously with this, take everything with a pinch of salt compared to the Templar. The Templar one's OP. The Nightblade class mastery is this. You restore 187 magicka and stamina if the target was above 50% health, and you increase your critical strike chance by 10% for 2 seconds if the target was at or below 50% health. So if they're above 50% health, you get some magicka back. If they're below 50% health, you do some more crit chance. It's kind of self-explanatory, this one. It's basically a little bit more sustain or slight crit chance. My feel is this is pretty bad. It was my gut feel when I saw this. I couldn't see how you'd want this, in all honesty. So yeah, we're going to kind of skip past Nightblade. But yeah, that's kind of it. As for the Nightblade kit itself, Nightblade has a really good spammable. Really good spammable, so you wouldn't change that. They've got Cloak. They've got a good burst skill. They've got a good burst heal. The burst heal they have can be a bit awkward. So you've got a 10k heal and it drains your health. So if I were going to change anything and use one of these skills, I'd use Wield Soul, Healing, get resources back or heal over time, and Vitality, which would then give me more healing power without having to spend some on my health with the class skill itself. But I would personally, if I'm going to go on a damage build and a gank build, so this is a bow gank. The sets aren't what I'd normally use. This is just some generic ones, so Tarnished and Back Alley. You can get obviously better sets, which is what I use in the video. If you use this skill, Wield Soul, with Shock or Physical, Cruelty, and Defile / Breach, I'd go for Breach. You've got a really good burst skill that you can use instead of Silver Bolts. So this is like 6k. Again, the build is not buffed. But 6.1k, if we compare it to Silver Bolts, 6.9k, so there's not a big amount of damage difference. Yes, Silver Bolts does benefit from the skilled tracker, which will give you additional damage to vampires, which most people are in PvP. So you do get up to an extra 20% on this. But what you do get is that Oblivion damage. Getting 8% of their max health is like an extra 2 or 3k that can't be bypassed. And if their low health is up 4 up to 5k typically, plus you've got Major Breach. So this is a really good skill to use. So I'll be using this with my snipe into the Shock and Soul, or the Crushing Soul. I'm going to show you kind of the combo just for people curious, so you can see the travel time on the skill, because that does make a big difference to how you'd actually use it. And if there are any skills that you want to see how you could use, then I would try obviously go on PTS or put something in the chat and I'll try and kind of find a solution for it. With the burst combo, what you'd do is you'd go for snipe, like you would. The range of the skill is the same as Silver Bolts. So you do snipe into the light attack, the shocking, and you see it lands really fast. So you got really, really fast skills, but you can then use soul gems to get the Oblivion damage. So there's the Oblivion damage with that. And with the combo, you literally just do this. So that's how that mastery works. For Nightblades, it's just resource and stuff. You wouldn't actually use it, so I'd say just leave the mastery alone and just focus on the middle stuff for what you need. I'm going to show the Sorcerer one quickly, and then I think that's pretty much every class we've done. We've done Templar, Arcanist, DK, Warden, Nightblade, Arcanist, and you've seen obviously a lot of the skills already. So we're going to make a very quick Sorcerer test. So the DK people people thought was bad. Obviously, there's not many votes in that one, but I thought the DK Mastery is pretty decent. It's pretty good in my opinion. Extra damage, damage mitigation, and on top of that, you do also get good synergy with your class because you've got Mind of Brutality, so you can buff that damage further. Okay, so we've got Sulk. We're going to show you the class mastery, and the values don't scale up. They're like flat. And I'm going to put a poll up quickly. Now, what's the best mastery? You can only put 4 options. We're going to show Templar now. DK is the 300 weapon and spell damage and the mitigation. Templar has 33,000 resistances. I think is bugged personally. Arcanist is Crux generation, and Sorcerer is this. Enchant your closest pet for 5 seconds to heal a nearby ally for 483 health each time it deals damage, up to once per second. If you do not have a pet, you deal shock damage to enemies around you within 8 meters. So it gives you like an AoE cleave as such around you. We're going to just see if that value let me find it down hither. It's not showing me the skill details, that's annoying. We're going to see if it increases. So it's 1142. Just put in some max resource. So it's 1142. 1240. So it does go up a little bit. We'll put it as a heal so you can see what the mastery looks like around you. So that around you is our soul burst heal. Let's change it to a shield, so it'll be a bit easier to see what's happening. So I think you need to have enemies near you to actually see the effect. So we'll go quickly do that just to show it. I just need my skill bars. Okay, so we're going to go to a area just to see what the effect looks like, and also does it have a cooldown. So our skill has no damage on it. So that's what it looks like. It looks pretty cool, actually. So it's a cool looking mastery in all honesty. I'm just going to grab Talk of the Last Aelid King just so we can get an idea of how high it scales. Need to reload UI. But yeah, I'd be curious to see what you guys think of the system. Do you think it is flexible enough or not? We should be able to see our skills now. So it's 1400. Let's put on the talk. Yeah, so 1400 with the talk. $1240. So I think it scales of max resource. That's what it looks like. So the scale on it is really poor. Yeah, so the scaling on that bit doesn't take into account weapon and spell damage. So if you use the class mastery on the sorcerer one, it only scales with your max resource. The heal also scales as well. There's a cool looking skill, it's just not, as a mastery, not that practical. The last one to look at is Necromancer. And then that's every mastery kind of seen. There is a poll going to see which mastery is the best out of 4 so far. So DK, Templar, Arcanist or Sorcerer. So if you could pick one mastery basically, what would you go for? Okay, so we're on the neck. I'm going to just show that mastery too. And then you have a good idea of kind of what you can do with the system. And if you did want to see more specific like skills for PvP, I do have a video on the channel that really goes through like the better combinations you can make for PvP. Just reload to fix a bug there. But yeah, if you did want to see like more skills and actually what you can make with this, then I would suggest watching this video. Edge says that he's always missed the older version of Magnum Shot that not both players back to, so Volt is pretty exciting to me. Yeah, Volt's really good on the gank build. On the Nightblade, I'm probably going to run Volt as an escape. It's really good, really, really good. With the Necromancer class mastery, once every 3 seconds, increase your health, magicka, and stamina by 2% for 10 seconds for each corpse within 12 meters, up to a max of 10. If there are no corpses, create a nearby corpse. So basically, this is a bit like Death Dealer's Feat. So the idea is that you can use this to get extra stats. Now we're going to go and make an AoE version of it. And what I'm just going to quickly check, because I've not checked it myself, is does it consume the corpse? Because if it uses the corpse up, we might actually have a problem with it. Because then it's a really bad, that is really, really bad. If it doesn't use the corpse, then it's pretty okay. Like, it's not the best, don't get me wrong, but it's more usable. I don't get why I can't see the tooltips. That's really annoying. Such a weird bug. We would want the armor one. And then I think the ghosty boy gives you one as well. And so does this ghost. I really hate not being able to see my bars. I don't know how people play like that. Yeah, so we're going to put some corpses on the floor. And the way we'll know if we can use them is we'll have the totem skill. So when these die, we should have some corpses on the floor. Yeah. So I'm going to use it now. Yeah, so it doesn't use the corpse. That's cool. So when you cast it, you get the buff, but the corpse stay on the floor. So that could be quite a powerful mastery. So once every 3 seconds, 2% max stamina for 10 seconds. Up to 10. So you can get an extra 20% max health, max stamina, and max magicka if you can get 10 corpses in a spot. So that could be quite a fun mastery to use. Not the best, but it's more interesting than the others. Like, I think like the DK one's also very interesting. It's quite a cool idea. I think the temp one, just Templar, seems a bit lazy. Edge, as I said earlier, was saying about the Magnum shot and how you can now use the Vault to get back. I'll switch to the Nightblade and show you it on the Nightblade. But that's all of the masteries. And I will be calling the stream in about 5-10 minutes. If you have obviously anything you want to see, oh, could you have skill for this, or how would this look, or etc, etc, put it in the chat and I'll do my best to kind of make something like that. So like we saw earlier on Arcanist, we was able to make crux generation skills that were pretty decent, burst skills that fix some of the issues the class has. Yeah, Edge is saying it's kind of sweet. It doesn't fit it doesn't fix the necro, but it's cool. Yes, I think it's decent. What I'd really like them to add is a delayed burst skill. That's the one thing that this is missing. You've got like a pseudo one with Alfred's contingency, but if you had a skill that you put a debuff on them, and after 3 seconds, or it then does a burst, it will be good. Like kind of like a Haunting Curse kind of thing. Or like Soul Burst, like an AoE around you after 3 seconds, it does AoE damage, something. Because that would really fix a lot of like Necromancer's issues and other classes that lack a reliable burst skill. With the Vault, what I found with Vault is the damage was too low. So if I put on some damage buffs, when you use Volt, the damage goes about 9k, set from like 7.5 to 9k. Like 9k is really maxed. Like, so you find that as a damage skill, it's not the best to use, because what will end up happening, I'll show you it now. If I just put on some random bits, is when you cast the skill, you jump backwards. So the only way to describe it is if you imagine streak, it's streak, but you go back. So I use it, I jump back. Now it does not have ramping cost, so if you get attacked and you use this a couple of times, you can spam this quite a lot and get some really big distance really fast. So that's where that's quite good. The damage is not worth it in my opinion. So what I would suggest you do instead is go over Immobilize, locks them in place, go for Hunter's Snare, you slow them down, and you get Expedition. If you're a Nightblade and you have Concealed Weapon, you can drop this, and then you could go and use, you know, something like Minor Maim. So then if they do hit you, they're going to have less damage against you. Because at this point, you're using it as a defensive skill. So on my Nightblade, if I'm trying to run away from people, because I'm worried about dying, I could cast this. They get locked on the floor and snared, and they also get a damage reduction too. So that's how I would probably use that skill. If you really wanted, you could go over heal, so it becomes a heal with a heal over time. I think it's more of a fun idea, but it's not really practical, because like with the damage ones, what you end up happening is you go to do damage on somebody or heal them, then as you jump back, you're now too far away to do it again. So you spend all the time trying to get back to them to do the damage. So that's why I find it like it's a utility skill. It's for crowd control or some group healing. That's about it. But that is pretty much the system on the whole. It doesn't look like there's much else in chat as for which skills to test. So I'm probably going to call it here. Obviously, before I do that though, I'm just going to put a link to my Discord. So if you get any questions after the stream, there is a Discord. There's like 900 plus people in there now, so loads of people, and it's really laid back. So feel free to join. Doesn't cost anything. I also put like details about the channel and stuff in there. There's the Discord link. Obviously, if you like the stream and the videos and stuff, then like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps. And I want to say a massive thanks to everybody at Patreon who helped make the videos possible. They get early access and much more. There's details down below. And I want to say a big thanks as well just for all of the support as of late. It obviously really, really helps. And just a massive thanks to Ramis as well. It's just really, really appreciated. But I'm going to catch you in the next video on the next stream, guys. So thanks for watching. Take care. And bye.